All right, let's go. There are 4. The mic's fine. Wait, I'm hearing myself. There we go. So there are 4 maps. Okay. Looks like this is gonna be a pretty short one. Right? The following is a true story that occurred a few years back. On a cold winter day, an infamous thief managed to steal a jewel of remarkable value. As he made his escape, however, he made a blunder. A witness caught a glimpse of him fleeing in a red truck. Police promptly answered the call and gave chase. After a few hours of driving down the road, they found the truck they were after. I can't read. However, when they took a peek inside, they realized the driver had already exited the vehicle. Just checking if I have the right game. Okay. A set of footprints went from the vehicle into the small cabin. Police naturally checked inside, but alas, the thief wasn't there either. Yet there were no traces of anyone having left the cabin. Okay, so he's still there then, or he's not there anymore. Criminal had vanished to thin air. That's how the mystery goes. Do you think, kiddos? Think you can crack it? Yeah, Dad. Looks easy. Okay, so we're kiddos. I'll solve it in a minute tops. Minute? Can't do that. Oh, is it? I'll change it later. Actually, let me see if I can manage. I can't change it on OBS, so I guess I have to like manually do this. Yeah, if I edit video, what's this? Little documents. And then gaming little documents. I'm going to attempt oh yeah, I added that earlier. I was looking how to add. I think if I do this, it should show hopefully, or not. I don't know. I was looking at how to add like both YouTube and Twitch, but I guess it's not working. That's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm still trying to like figure out OBS in general, or maybe it's just me that it's not. Never mind. It's catchy. Okay. It's a mysterious case indeed, but no matter the great Sherry Holmes is on this. Why are you here again? Oh, okay, so that was the guy. I wish they had names. Sherry and Bo. Got it. Solve the case, though. Come on, Bo. You'll be my sidekick. I'll look in the cabin. You look inside the truck. Dad's just messing around. It's fine, is it? Take a good look at the diorama. Diorama YouTube. There are some important clues about. Actually, I'm curious. Let me see. Let me actually try to see if I can fix that. This one. It is very chill. So it says YouTube is included, but um, I don't know why YouTube is not showing it. Anyway, whatever. Welcome to the little locked rooms. On this screen, you'll be able to inspect a diorama that represents the mystery. Rotate the diorama by clicking and dragging with your left mouse button. Click on interesting objects to zoom in on them. At the bottom left, you'll find cards with other important information. Once you think you've cracked the case, click the bar at the bottom right to check your solutions. Okay. Criminal. Wait. Criminal entered the cabin, seemingly vanished inside. Find out how. The diorama shows the state of the cabin when the police arrived. Police found an abandoned truck, a trail of footprints leading into a cabin. The cabin was completely empty. The thief had somehow disappeared. There are no other footprints. Okay. Evidence shows that the criminal went inside the cabin 30 minutes before the police arrived. Yeah, I tried testing it, but it's not showing. That's fine. I'm only like streaming on YouTube, so it will be saved anyway. Evidence shows that the criminal went inside the cabin 30 minutes before the police arrived. There are no secret footprints hidden in the unmarked snow. Okay, so first thought is that it went inside and then I guess went up. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in again? Okay, there we go. And do this zoom. Okay. Truck. Tire. Is this tire? This is not tire. Okay. First guess would be that he went up and then got on a helicopter somehow. Let's see. Let me say this. How do I select? Or do I have to like click this button before I can? Yeah, that's fine. Do you stream as well? I'll check your stream sometime. There you go. So if it's not the chimney which is running, it's one of the windows. There are 6 windows, 1 door. There's no underground. I think okay, let's try solving the case. I got it. Yeah, how about you, Shay? Yep, me too actually. I knew the answer from the start. I was just waiting to go. As if, what's the answer then, huh? You just, hold on, let's be organized about it. Throwing out theories to see if they stick is for amateurs, for all real detectives. And a real detective asks the right questions at the right moments. So let's start nice and easy from the. We know for certain that the thief entered the cabin, but the police didn't find him when they arrived. Not even once, just watched. Okay, got it. I think I've seen some streamers have combined like YouTube, Twitch, and Kick chat. But I don't know how to. Wait, I missed that. We know for certain, yeah. Weird how that can happen. Did the thief really vanish? No, it's just a trick. That's what you want us to figure out. Yes, exactly. Haha, that logic is cheating, but yeah, people don't just vanish. The thief simply was simply clever in how he escaped. Which leads us to our first question. How did he do it? By flying. This is the first in the series of questions the game will ask you if you want to revive review the clues before answering. You can always click on the arrow top right to momentarily go back to investigation. You can also ask for hints using the button on the left. You don't need hints. Um, I'll say flying. Why not? We flew away. People don't fly though. I know, I'm not dumb. I mean, using helicopter or something. See? He gets me. It's not a bad idea, but everything is related to escape is right here. Ah, okay. I see, I see. Well, then he's still inside the house, right? Is there like a basement? No. Road. Snow. Let's see. What if he's in the truck? And he's just like backtrack. Footprints. Interesting. He's hiding inside. That's my guess. I'm not a good detective, obviously. I'm gonna say by walking. He just walked out, right? Okay. I answered correctly, but I don't know what. Alright. The thing is, though, there are no footprints leading out of the cabin. How do you explain that? Well, he was walking backwards. Because when he walked... Wait a minute. Oh, maybe he had like a non-shoes, snowshoes or something. Or where he walked. Where did he walk? In the tracks? He used to walk where he walked, when he walked. So when he walked, maybe it's not snowing yet. Let's see the clues. Did it say it's been snowing? Because the snow is not that thick. I'll check. When he walked. A. Maybe it's like after he hid inside, right? I think it's got to do with when he did it. We already have a pretty good idea. The thief entered the cabin roughly 30 minutes before the police returned. Yeah, when inside the cabin, which means he must have left within that time period. But I mean, wait, what? I'm confused. But while that is true, it does explain the lack of footprints. The answer is something else. Man, I'm too dumb. So, I guess we'll try what he used to walk or where he walked. I'm guessing where he walked would be something like walking backwards that I was talking about. What he used to walk. What he used to walk. What, he got like stilts or something? Where did the thief walk over? On the footprints. I'll select that. You walk through the tire tracks. I like where your mind is, but you're thinking too far ahead. Look where the tire tracks are. Aren't they connected to the cabin? Say that the thief exited through them doesn't immediately make sense. There's something in between. Tire tracks. Remember, if the thief walked out normally, you would see footprints leaving the cabin. But there aren't any because the thief did something clever. So what did the thief do in order to make his escape? That's what I want you guys to answer. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Partial answer, okay. Walk backwards. Okay, so I was like totally wrong. Um, Wait, no. How did the thief walk out the cabin without leaving footprints? What he used to walk? Okay. Use the footprints, I would assume. He walked backwards. Okay. Okay, so that was right. That was right. Exactly. He masked his exit with his own footprints. Now, following that logic, where would the thief where would the thief arrive by backtracking through his steps? The truck? Right, footprints would lead back to the trucks. We still haven't fully explained how he escaped. I thought it's the road and it's the tire tracks. Answer me this next. How did the thief manage to escape once he reached the truck? He never got away. Where he escaped? Where did he escape? Maybe he's still in the truck? There's something in the truck? Truck. I wanna say he's still there. Just hitting the truck, like really well. Abandoned. Oh, I guess they said that. Like, said the police checked the truck. He had nothing to suggest. Dang. Interesting. Just out here chilling with the music while I burn brain cells. Went back to the truck. The tire, missing tire. Here's to escape. Can I do that? I see it. Some footprints got mysteriously erased. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Smart kid. And there's a tire missing. This can only mean one thing. He rode the tire like a unicycle. I mean, just gotta like let him go if he did that. But no, that's dumb. He rode it behind him. It's not dumb. You're dumb. What does rolling it behind you mean? Can't even figure that out. Don't be like that. Explain to your sister what you mean. Alright. The thief walked backwards from the cabin and then hopped onto the back of the truck. That's when he unhooked one of the spare tires. Yeah, so what I was saying. The next thing he did was walk through the tire tracks until he got on the road. Then why are there no footprints? Okay, that makes more sense. Like I said, he used the tire as he walked, he rolled it behind him, leaving only the tire tracks. That's kind of boring idea. Yeah, I agree. Sherry's idea was much more exciting. Whatever that, I'm right, aren't I? Absolutely, your brother's right, Sherry. His version makes the most sense. Told you. Still, I can't deny either possibility, so you both get past. Yeah. Anyway, good work, you rascals. Let's do a quick recap. The burglary. After the burglary, the thief was on the run. His plan was most likely to lay low in his cabin. However, this changed when he realized the police was on his tail. That's when he thought of a little trick. He parked the truck near the cabin and walked inside. Then he returned to the truck by retracting his footsteps in the snow. Finally, he walked through the tires, making sure to erase his footprints with his spare time. Dude, imagine just like walking down the road and you see someone carrying it untired. After that, he was free to flee the scene, and he got what he wanted. The officers were. He didn't. So the burglary happened, meaning he stole something. Oh, I guess it's just jewels. Never mind. After he got what he wanted, the officers were very confused when they arrived. They ran a search party, but they looked in the wrong places, so the thief simply vanished. This time failed. Okay, so I know. Oh, I know what to look for. Solid B. The thief got away because he took too long. What are you talking about? I'm the one who actually saw. That's just my idea still. But mine's better, right, Dad? Everyone, the monocle doing absolutely nothing for that. Yeah, exactly. Everyone wins. Come on, let's pack it up and go downstairs and stuff. Okay. Chapter 2. That was 1 star difficulty. Okay, are we all ready? Have I already solved this one? There's a change. There's something wrong with what I said. No, it's fine. I just crushed it. This is just a little encore. You remember from the other night? It's cozy, but it's a bit too long. You remember from the other night, the mystery was about a thief who seemed to disappear inside a cabin. And the solution was that the thief walked in reverse over his footprints. Yeah, that's fine and all if you don't look too close, that is. In reality, stepping perfectly in your footprints is not that easy. Shoes have intricate patterns on their soles, so being even a bit off while backtracking would leave marks that an observant officer would be able to find. That's what I want you to figure out. You're going to find a way to leave the cabin without leaving any marks. Why do you want us to know that, Dad? Aren't you going to steal something? Nothing gets past you, Cherry. Yeah, Dad needs a new drill set. Don't do that. If you do, I'm going to catch you. Don't be stupid, Shay. If Dad committed crime, he would 100% get away. Hey, Luke. Should I be calling you like Luke or Bjorn? It's Luke. I'll call you Bjorn. Whatever. How are you? Okay, I know what you mean, well, Chief, but maybe don't phrase it like that. Isn't it like uh Bjorn here with us on Discord? Call you Bjorn on Discord. Isn't it like 2, 3 a.m. there? Anyway, the rest of the escape can be done using the tire, as we talked about last time. Your assignment is simply figure out how the thief could have escaped from the cabin. Now get to it, detectives. 3:22. Dude, what are you doing? I guess it's Saturday too. Saturday there now. Now I have an idea. Oh, there's a new detail. Okay. Axe with logs. Then a bucket. What? Like he threw the wood down the chimney? My guess would be either like a window. He went up and then probably jumped to the truck, or the chimney. The chimney was my first guess. But what's the wood doing and the bucket? This is the new details. How the thief managed to escape from the cabin without stepping over prints. Okay. Inside 30 minutes. There are no secret footprints hidden in unmarked snow. No imperfections, so it's not possible that the criminal stepped over their steps. So he didn't backtrack this time. You're right. But see, my first guess was helicopter, and apparently that's wrong. Um, he still used the tire, right? So the latter half is still valid. How he got to the truck, I'm gonna guess the window. But like, okay, never mind. I have an idea. I'll write this here. Let me go back here. Actually, what's the bucket for? Wooden bucket. And there are no like footsteps towards this area, unless I just missed this earlier. Because of what he used or how he walked. How he walked was last time. See, that my guess earlier was that it wasn't snowing when he escaped. That wasn't a choice. What he used? He used the bucket, or maybe he poured snow. That's stupid. There are, but like this already is kind of like a childish game, and I don't want to use it. Not a kid. I'm a detective. I can do this. What does it say on the left? This one. Yeah, but like that's minus 10 points. I already got like minus 10 points earlier. Bucket and wood logs. So maybe the chimney is not running when he got up. How he walked? What he used? Select over diorama. Can you say window? I can't say window. I can say wood logs. But how does that? I can say bucket. This one? No. Okay, I get it. So the cards on the left are objective. Find how the thief managed to exit from the cabin without stepping over any prints. Diorama shows the state of the cabin when the police arrived. The police found an abandoned truck. A trail of footprints led into the cabin. A trail of footprints led into the cabin. The cabin was completely empty. The thief somehow disappeared. Evidence shows that the criminal went inside the cabin 30 minutes before the police arrived. There are no secret footprints hidden in the unmarked snow. The footprints have no imperfections, so it's not possible that the criminal walked over their steps. So the first chapter, I guess, the solution was he backtracked, went to the truck, and then used the spare tire back to the road. So I'm guessing he still walked to get the spare tire. Because of this, right? But how did he walk? Maybe he did use the log. Let me try the log. Like stilts or something. How he walked? How he walked. Let's see the logs. Yeah, I'll show you. Burn them. Roll over the footprints. But then there would be like log prints. Appreciate the attempt, but it wouldn't particularly help us. So the second is just the diorama shows the state of the cabin when the police arrive. It's basically this scene here. So that was wrong. I chose the first one. I'll try the second. What's particular about the way the thief walked, the footwear? Oh, I guess he was in his cabin, so he has something else. Like, why would he go back to the truck? Sounds dumb. The body part the thief used, the length of the steps. He walked barefoot, but then hid the footwear. That makes a little sense. Hold on, sounds like you've got a really clever idea. Yeah, like this. See, okay, I'm not sure what. Sorry, I missed that. And I have to stop you here. Let's say the thief only had single pair of ordinary shoes. I'm not sure what you were about to say, but the answer you were looking for has to do with something else. This is still messing me up because he still used the tire backwards. Right? He still took the tire and then walked back here, still carrying the tire. But why would, if he managed to go to the truck without a trace, why wouldn't he just like walk towards the road? Yeah. So what happened in the first chapter is that he walked backwards, right? So there are prints here, and then he took the tire, and then he walked back here, and then rolling the tire in front of him. So it kind of like masked this. But like if that's still the case in chapter 2, then why would he go to the truck without a trace and then do that? Walk down the road with a tire. What's the bucket doing? Why would the bucket be there? Let's see. What he used. I can't select chimney. Let's select the bucket. This bucket seems suspicious. My detective senses are tingling. Exactly. See, I am Sherry. What if it had snow and the thief filled the footprints before he was... Wait. So he would be filling the snow and then he would be walking backwards in front of the bucket. Perfectly filling filling out the footprints doesn't seem possible to me. It also contradicts what I said last night about there not being any hidden prints. Yeah, that's true. As much as I like the idea, it's not our answer. Dude, I'm losing points. Okay. So that's... I don't think it's what he used. I think it's how he walked. The body part. What he like handstand. Length of the steps. Walk barefoot. None of these make sense. It's very chill music. At least this time, it's not like I'm not sweating because I'm not playing the kana music. It's not the bucket. It's not the logs. Body part. What body part can you use? The body part that you use. You know what? The points doesn't matter, but I'm curious what the dialogues would be for the wrong answers. The thief didn't really walk, he used his hands. He was upside down. See, I'm exactly like Sherry. I am Sherry. What? How? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if that was me too, kid. Sadly, it isn't. Oh, buddy. What he used? Maybe just the cabin. Then select the cabin. Did he use something inside the cabin? No, the model has everything that he needed to make the escape possible. Damn it. It's an easy -5. I got no points. Am I going to like select everything except the right answer? The length of the steps? Oh, I know, I know. I see. Okay, that's plausible. You did it like this: first the short step, and then the long step, short step, long step. He left little gaps on his way to the cabin, and he stepped on those on the way back. God damn! I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's me, I guess. I'm not a detective. Yeah, wow, you actually got it too. I guess it wasn't that hard then. Oh, I get it. That's why the footprints are closer this time. So the bad guy doesn't have to jump that far. Wait, what? Sharp. Yes, I didn't even notice. I'm not a detective. I'm surprised you even noticed. That explains it. You got lucky because you noticed the footprints with footage. I didn't, and I still saw it though. You didn't see what? Why not? Wait, what? Wait. You didn't see that? Why not? I just didn't. So what? Nothing. It's just kind of weird. Seems something a detective would notice. Exclamation point. How do I say exclamation? So that's the trick, guys. In truth, the police were too busy searching for the thief to investigate the footprints much like this. Yeah, me too. But the criminal could have left footprints behind that looked normal no matter how close anyone inspected. Goes to show how many tricks criminals have at their disposal. See, I object, Your Honor. Criminals are not that smart. Unfortunately for them, a good detective is ready for all of it. Mystery solved. I got like 5 points or 10 points. I'll take that. That was fun. Can we do one more diabetes, please? Give me a break. Your mom and I need some time to make another one. Another chat. I think I know what case we'll do next. We'll be going back in time a bit to about 100 years ago. Awesome. That's when the best detectives detective too. And I like sharing. We're on the same wavelength. You mean your TV detectives? Our dad is the best one. You know, a typical dad, but you're not sure lot. Maybe when you get a movie. Hard to argue against that, but at least the second is right. Depends. Can we order some ice cream? Sheet. Okay, I think we're done. Still down. Head downstairs. Order some ice cream. Awesome. The real best. This game's treating me like a kid, and the kid's smarter than. So that's okay. So there are 2 chapters. 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters left. It's pretty short. I guess if I finish this, I'll attempt the nuggets. It was opening night at the Narrowway Theater. A delightful ballet show was about to begin. All the seats were full. The audience waited and bated. The stage lit up, revealing a single dancer standing gracefully at its center. A beautiful symphony filled the air. The ballerina began a mesmerizing solo performance. She waltzed, twirled, and soared across the stage, captivating everyone present. As the orchestra swelled to the climax, she started executing a sequence of flawless pirouettes, pirouettes without skipping a beat. She turned and turned and spin like a spinning top as the music grew more intense. Suddenly, suddenly a loud explosion echoed inside the theater, followed by another one. Oh no, it's Abe Lincoln. The ballerina spinning came to a halt. Oh no! She died! How could you? As the music continued, she placed her hand over her chest where a small splotch of blood was beginning to spread. Oh no! She did, after which she collapsed to the ground. Crew members rushed onto the stage in a panic. The spectators were frozen still, praying it was all part of the act, but it wasn't. Only a few minutes later, the ballerina passed away. Sad. F's. Even after all the lights were turned on, the assailant was nowhere. When the police arrived, so no one left. When the police arrived, they began their questioning. Several some members outside the auditorium confirmed no one had left since the shots were fired. Spectators testified they were all seated when the shots rang out. Several audience members turned around, but nobody saw anyone suspicious that could have been the shooter. They also gave, I love this this me silhouette. They also gave conflicting statements when they asked where the sounds came from. Okay? As the theater was being searched, a staff member screamed they found something beneath one of the seats. Uh-oh. It's a gun. Police looked under and found a gun, one with precisely two bullets fired. In the confused crowd, someone flashed a smirk. The murderer was among them, invisible. Among us? Cool, this little theater is so cute. I know, right? It's not too shabby. I may say so myself. So there's like 6, 3, 6, 9, 54, 108. Okay. Reminds me of when we went to see the little ladies. Should have been there. Oh, it was just like this. Oh yeah, remember that? You weren't there, weren't you, buddy? Why not? It was girly stuff. No, but it was nice, right, baby? The choreography and everything on point. Glad you fell asleep. W bad. Good thing you were there to wake me up with the good news. But you still missed this funny part when. Anyway, that is real. Yeah, exactly. It's 108. Yeah, it was, although it happened a long time ago. Okay, so if I solve it, does that count as solving a real murder? Hold your horses, chief. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's solve a couple of hundred of these before we even think about that. Okay, 200. All right, deal. After all, you take me with you to a real crime scene. Yeah, I wasn't, but sure, why not? Okay, so we know check the light bulb icon at the top to dim the lights to see the crime scene as was during the murder. You can bring the lights back by clicking the icon. Okay. Whoa. So it was right here, the gun, right? Second to the last seat. Yeah, that's a good shot. It's the Turkish man shooting. Objective ballet dancer was shot without anyone seeing. Why would you shoot the ballet dancer? How was the crime perpetrated? The diorama forming a series of difficult spin. Right, she was spinning too. Everyone heard two shots, after which the dancer fell to the ground. Staff members were waiting on the wings. They rushed to the stage, confirmed she was dead. Several members of the audience turned around, but nobody saw the shooter. No one until the investigation ended. Police organized the search. Once they arrived, a gun was found beneath the seats. A bullet entered through the victim's chest, hit the heart, and remained in her body. A bullet was found in the wall The lack of gunshot residue implies the shot was made from afar. Okay. The gun found in an auditorium fired 2 bullets discovered at times. Yeah, right. She was doing the, I forgot what it's called, pirouettes, like spinning really fast, and then she got shot. She got wounded. So there's one bullet. A bullet was found in the wall, like this wall. Like this. How did the killer shoot the dancer without being seen? Well, he was like right at the back, right? I observed. Actually, I forgot to check the night pirouette. Okay, pirouette. Does it say where the bullet? Yeah, I was trying to find out where that is. I'm guessing because one is in her body, the ballet dancer's body, and one is probably back here. So one missed. I have observed the scene of the crime. It's a simple case, really. I don't know about that, Sherry, but I found the trick. Good. But the big problem here is no one spotted the shooter. Everyone heard the gunshot. No one saw anything suspicious. Weird, no matter how you slice it. Figure that out. What they used to shoot. Anyway. So the killer was over here. Fired the shot. Because it was dark, first of all. So where they shot from? Near the entrance. I get it. It's pretty. It's actually the killer got in. Oh, shooting prematurely. Yeah, that's how I roll. The killer got in, shot, and then got out immediately after. Okay, now I'm not sure about the answer. But the staff member confirmed nobody left once the shot took place. Yeah, exactly. But he's still like near the entrance, right? He could be sitting here, but because it's dark, no one can see. But maybe they were bribed. No funny business like that. The killer did everything on their own. Okay, then if they didn't leave, they must have quickly blended in with it. Yeah. Yeah. So he's okay. So it's a full. I forgot if it was like a full house, but the gun was found under the seat, second from the last row. So he couldn't have shot from there. He must be sitting at the last row, and then kind of slid the gun in front of him. Does that seem possible to you? Doing like that. I guess I should have chosen seated instead of near the entrance. Okay, fine. I'll investigate for loop. Painting. What's this? Slide switch. But it's not front, back door. Possible. What if it's one of the people? Ooh, yeah. Okay, so this is the one bullet. Say expected. Mirror, ladder. He's definitely sitting here. He's definitely sitting here. Wait. What's that? Okay. I'm pretty confident with my answer. Speaker. Close that. Privacy. So he was still seated here. It's this guy. Your Honor, I have my answer. seated. The bad guy put the gun really close to. Wait, what? The bad guy put the gun really close to their chest. That's why nobody saw them. Seems like a difficult shot. I also doubt it could be stealthy enough for nobody to notice. A silence? But more importantly, look at the trajectory of the bullet. Does it line up? Why does it line up? You'd have to stand up in the middle of the show. Oh yeah, that would be very rude. I guess. I suppose. Wait, let me see the trajectory again. Close that. Oh, it's above their heads. Maybe they used the entrance? No. So, I guess one of the facts now is that no one stood up. Otherwise, they would have been seen. Oh, wait a minute. What if they were... outside? The killer shot from the outside, that's why nobody saw him. Not a bad idea. The bullet trajectory doesn't pass through the door. I thought it did. I'm afraid that's not it. Us. True. Like I said, I'm a dummy. So he must have used something like a stand. Let's see the choices. I'm like 5 points. They didn't shoot. I don't think that's the answer. What did the killer use to avoid being seen when shooting the dancer? The doors? Hint, -5 points. I only have 5 points, baby. I want to see the trajectory. That, close that. And then lights out. The gun was here. Are you sure you're working in programming? What about shooting from behind the blueprints? Like behind... Like behind the... Is this blue? It looks black to me. So he shot into the wall and then towards the ballet dancer. So this is good. Bullet residue specifically. Yeah, it was from far away. So it has to be from here. I'm convinced it's from here. If it's not the door, which there are 2 doors here now. They used to shoot. I haven't chosen the door yet. Right? What are the other ones? Seat, speaker. Use the speaker to shoot. Mirror. Audience turned around. That's true. From the audience area. I'm convinced he was sitting here. He couldn't have shot here. I don't think he could have shot anywhere other than the last room. Like, what is this trajectory? It's too Why? I'm gonna say the door. They used the door to shoot. I get it. It's pretty easy actually. The killer got it. Wait, no. This is my answer earlier. No. But maybe they were. No. I choose that. No! I got 0 points. Technically, it was never confirmed that the bullets came from the gun. That gun. Only that the number of shots coincided. True, but like they were looking for 2 bullets. One bullet was on the wall. One was inside the body. So I would assume that means there's something bullet. Yeah, there's a bullet here. Maybe it was the ballerina. Much to solve. Painting, dress, ballet shoes. It's a lot of mirrors. Painting. Curtain. Oh, it is blue curtain. I guess I'm colorblind. I don't think I have like points left. I have 0 points. So it doesn't matter if they didn't shoot. I'm not convinced, but let's see the reason. Oh, I see it. It was that simple all along. Hold on to your butt, Bozan. Bozan. The truth is, the killer didn't shoot the girl. What? That's right, the shots were fake. Also, why are her lines italicized? The girl didn't die from being shot, it was poisoned after the show? Man? What are you smoking? When she was spinning around, she mixed up the bad juices inside her stomach and activated the poison. Right. I was waiting for you to say that. People rushed in to check on the girl and then just like inserted it inside her. And also the audience saw the blood, right? Oh, I see. She was like mimicking Sherlock. The one bullet, yeah. The one bullet was inside the ballerina, so... And I think they mentioned that they saw the ballerina with the blood on her chest. Oh no, they saw the ballerina reach to her chest. They didn't see blood. Okay. People rushed in to check on the girl when she fell. That's when the bad guy secretly shot. Wait, what? Really a sinister plan. So they shot. I'm confused. How does that make any sense? You don't make any sense. Okay. So I'll unpack here. First, I don't know any poison that works like that, honey. But besides, no poison can be seen in the model. Or any secret killing method for that matter. So it wouldn't be a valid solution if the poison worked like you said. Okay. Second, as soon as the dancer collapsed, several crew members were crowding beside him. Pulling out a gun and shooting undetected in that scenario would be impossible. That's true, because everyone's on high alert. Not to mention the fact that everyone saw blood seeping from their chest before she fell. Okay, so they did see it. So she was shot 100%. And she's dead 100%. Ketchup? It wasn't ketchup. There, I'm -5. Okay, I'm still 0. I thought I was -5. This is tricky. So there are 2 shots. That's 2 gunshots. They see the ballet dancer bleeding and then fall down, and then 1 bullet is inside her, 1 bullet's on the wall. We're definitely feeling great. Dude, this is why I'm not a detective. I'll write bad code, but don't make me solve murder mysteries. What is this? Second from the last row, second from the left. Or I guess eight. Cold. Looks like a deagle to me, which would be very left. I wonder if this has something to do with the lights. Can I select the lights? I guess at this point it doesn't matter if we, because of where they shot. Wait a minute. What they used to shoot. Isn't this what I used? The first one. Nice. They used the victim. But this was closed, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me actually do this. So this is how the scene was. So that no one could see the mirror back. They heard 2 gunshots. What if they use the speaker? The theater has speaker. I wonder if, just in case them stuck in there, we know the bullet was found. We know that said bullet was fired from the gun. Okay, never mind. How are their mirrors placed in the stage area? It's like behind the blue curtain. Meaning what? Meaning the gun was definitely fired at victim that night. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, it's confirmed that it's the gun. I'm looking for a direct answer. Why was the killer not seen? And the speakers don't immediately help us here. Alright. A minus 10 points. So it's one of these two. Because of what they used to shoot. Where they shot from. They used to shoot. So I guess because of the interjections of the father, I'm gonna guess it's not like a suicide situation, or it was like a trick. I can select that. What they used to shoot, where they shot from. Can it be from the stage? Was it? I couldn't remember. Did they walk around? My best guess is just that they shot from the back row, sat down before everyone turned around, and they kicked it away. Yeah. That's my guess as well. I'm guessing it's like he's sitting down here. He stood up, but then the people on his right would see it. He doesn't even need to stand, unless it's from the stage. Maybe it is like a suicide thing. Stage. Let's try shooting in front of everybody. Now that's. Damn it. Just no one left. We still. Also, this angle points to this, but what would he use? What they used to shoot. Is it what they used or where they shot? What's behind the blue curtain? It's the mirror and the wall, basically. I can open this, turn on the lights. There's a ladder. Oh, wait a minute. Could they have used the ladder from the back? But they still need to stand up if that was the case. I'm guessing no one in the audience stood up at all. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about the points. I just want to know how they did it. If this is like something simple that I'm just missing. I don't get it. It's like above the door as well, which is a bit too high for the audience. So my guess is the stage, right? Very high from, yeah. And also it's also, I think it's angled up a little bit. I can't see properly. Yeah, it's angled up. But why would it be backstage if that was the case? Why wasn't the killer seen when they shot the dancer? So it's not this answer, 100%. What they used or where they shot from. What could they use? The blue curtains. Yeah, I guess my ego was. Oh, actually, let's use hints. Let's be kids. Ooh. The criminal set up multiple misdirections so that the answer. So, answer to this question may seem contradictory at first glance. I don't know if that helped. Let me try the other hint here. Oh wait, what? The audience would have seen the shooter if they were in the auditorium. Right. Where else could the criminal have clear shot of the victim? Blue curtain, right? Let's try blue curtain. They were in the auditorium. Is the stage not counted as auditorium? Where else could they? I mean, I can't select outside. I tried selecting outside. It's not that. Yeah, let's try blue curtains. The second hint. So the first hint is the criminals set up multiple misdirections. So the answer to this question may seem contradictory at first glance. Second hint: the audience would have seen the shooter if they were in the auditorium. Where else could the criminal have clear shot of the victim and no one else around them? The stage. Where they shot? Can I choose? But then this doesn't make sense. Right wing or left wing? Right. But then why is the gun here? So many questions. Try blue curtains. Let's try that. Let's go back. What they used to shoot. I'll choose blue curtains. Oh, wait, what? I can't select it. Oh, there we go. Blue curtains. Take a look at the path of the shot, gentlemen. You can see that it's really high. It is. The shooter would have needed to stand on their tiptoes to shoot something. Or the ladder. and that would look really silly. So they would criminals have pride too, you know. I must admit, at first, I was quite puzzled by this, but then I had a revelation. You see, if we just look at things in reverse, but then it's still close, still too close. The killer shot from behind the curtains. Hey, I was going to say that. So nobody could tell the real directions. But what about the gunpowder or whatever it is? That's actually why the killer fired at the time, to hide their location. Yeah, that. What? I was bamboozled. I thought they said there's no like what was it? There were no gunpowder nearby. That's why it couldn't be close to the victim. If you think about it, shooting from behind the curtains contradict a few things in the crime scene. But do you know what I'm talking about? The bullet. Does it make sense to shoot her? Anything else? The police gun. That too? Exactly. Let's divide and conquer. Starting with the gun, like you said, Pumpkin, it was found beneath a seat. I would suggest that someone in the audience did it. But what if but what you're saying is right and the shooter was on the stage when they fired? That begs the question. Yeah, that. So they didn't. They said something about not finding gunpowder residue. That's why it couldn't be close to the victim, or something like that. On stage when they fired, that begs the question: why did no one notice the criminal placing the gun under the seat? They kicked it under the seat. Oh, I have 10 points. Let's go. Because of who the criminal was. What they used to hide it. I would guess it's the staff member if it's on the stage. It's probably what the second clue was hinting then. Yeah. I guess that did contradict what I know. The gun was planted. Expect it to be more straightforward. Man, I thought this was for kids. Maybe I'm dumber than a kid, which is very likely. Who the criminal was? We don't know anyone else aside from. Well, I guess let's try if we can choose staff member. Staff member. The police. I can choose the police as the suspect. That's funny. Oh, I see. The truth clear as day now. Why wasn't the killer seen? It's quite elementary, my dear Bozo. The killer worked here, so nobody found it strange when they stepped off the stage. Is there like voice? I wonder if there's voice. It'd be funny if there's voice. Most foul. And while pretending to look under this, oh, the staff member looked under this. Man, I missed that. The criminal quietly slid the gun while people were looking the other way, and then falsely claimed they found it. Fine, you win this time, kid. Checkmate, evildoer. Officer, arrest that. Officers. Why are you pointing at me? Hold on, Cherry. Now you're jumping to conclusions. Oh, that's not it? No, it is. If the killer was a staff member, they would have plenty of chances to dispose of the gun. But we can't say for sure that the person who found it is the criminal. Foreshadowing. So that takes care of the gun issue, but there was another problem. The bullet behind the wall. Why? Wait, why is that a problem? What do you mean? Like when the bad guy was hidden, shot the girl, turned around, shot the wall. Shot was fired from far away. Maybe there's like a killer here who shot the girl and then another guy in the audience who shot the killer. Oh yeah, okay. Exactly. The culprit was behind the curtains. Then how did they shoot at the wall from? The facts were very confusing with this one. So when they shot, but they heard two gunshots. Right? They heard two gunshots. One of them hit the ballet dancer. One of them hit the wall. For real, for real. When they shot, what they used to shoot. Blood. What did the killer use to shoot the wall from far away? Oh, I remember. The gunpowder residue is regarding the wall. Yeah, I can check the cards. It was regarding the wall, so he couldn't have shot it from behind the blue curtain. He would have shot it from far away. Okay, check the cards. Ballet dancer was shot without anyone seeing the culprit. Diorama. Yeah. Ballet dancer was performing a series of difficult spins for her solo act. Everyone heard two gunshots, after which the dancer fell to the ground. Staff members were waiting on the wings. They rushed on stage and confirmed she was dead. Several members of the audience turned around, but nobody saw. The audience is kind of like dumb. Why would they turn around? Like they would have heard the gunshot from like behind the pool. No one left until the investigation ended. The police organized a search once they arrived. A gun was found within the seats. A bullet entered through the victim's chest, hit the heart, and remained in her body. Okay, so that's one bullet. A bullet was found in the wall. The lack of gunshot residue implies the shot was made from far away. So that's the mystery now. Gun found in the auditorium. Two bullets discovered in the crime scene. Well, he could have still like shot here, but he was like using something else. This aren't this like whatever it's made of that they used to shoot. Bags. Is that they can like use that as kind of like a pillow? Rope? No. I'll go with bags. I believe the wall bullet was shot into before the performance, and the sound was from the speaker. That's why the audience turned. Could be, yeah. They're the staff member. So I'll try selecting. I selected the speaker, but it's like insisting that it was shot from far away. But when they shot, yeah. So before the show starts, you're saying from far away. Is that just like to practice their aim? Let's try that. Any ideas, Sherry Holmes? Patience, my dear Bozo. Bowser? But oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. Bjorn, are you like a former criminal? Okay, wait, my mind. Wait, my mind is complicated. Well, I don't know what's complicated about it because I already know the answer. Huh, really? I can give you a few more seconds if you want. I'm a psychopath. How do you know that? No, I'm a psychopath reader, a psychopath whisperer. I can give you a few more seconds. If you... Yeah. So the first one could have been made before the show, so that it looks like it's from the audience, and then the show happened. The The first gunshot was the actual gunshot towards the victim. The second gunshot could be from the speakers, but I chose the speaker though. I chose the speaker, and then it said something. Beep beep, time's up. Don't worry though, I'll explain it to you. The truth that the killer could have shot the wall while they were hidden behind the curtains, but that doesn't mean they could have done it at some other time. Some other time, the question will probably come up soon. Yeah, that's I probably selected prematurely. Since the criminal was a staff member, they had access to the theater whenever. This far, my guy. I guess it was too high. All he had to do was come one day in secret and bang, shoot at the curtains. Nobody would have been able to. What? Nobody would have been able to notice the little hole left in there. The killer could have used tape or props to cover it up so no one could find it. Not until the murder investigation. That makes no sense, Bowser. Say Bozo. It makes perfect sense what do you mean. Because there were two gunshots, says who? Yeah. So the second gunshot. But you're right on track, you just need one more evidence. So do you have the answer? Why did people hear two gunshots? Because it's the speaker. Nobody in the audience could even agree on where the shot came from. But why did they turn around? The dad cut you off about the speaker earlier and said to refocus the question. Ah, yeah, you're right. Hold your horses or something. They were fake gunshots played by the speaker. No. So all the speakers are, I guess if it's like 5.1 channel. The killer wanted to make everyone think the gun was fired twice, but they shot once at the dancer. The bullet stuck in the wall, was planted from the start. Well, crazy. They all do that. Right on the money, chief. You got it. Good job. What the heck? You're so smart, bro. Figured it out. That's so cool. You think so? Yeah, I know. That's why you should listen to me more. I feel like he is playing a character. I know the girl is like Holmes, but I can't tell what he is. That's why you should listen to me. I know you say some dumb stuff most of the time. That's me, baby. What? You're the one who does that. I don't know. All right, let's take it from the top. As you deduced, the criminal was a stagehand at the theater. That's right. Yeah, I'm sharing. He had been romantically involved. Wait, what? What the fuck? Where did that come from? He had been romantically involved with the victim, but she left for another guy. Oh my goodness. Let me screenshot this. That was so out of left field. A very ugly breakup, and they worked together. Okay. The guy. See, here's the problem, right? If someone dies in this theater, I would get like the history of everyone. I would have known that that's the guy. I don't need to know. I don't need to like look at the crime scene. So Bo is the kid, the male kid, and then Sherry is the female. And I keep saying I'm Sherry because like we're on the same wavelength. So in a fit of jealousy, he decided to commit the ultimate sin, murder. But since he was an obvious suspect, he had to find a way to make it so he had a strong alibi, hence the trick. That's still not a strong alibi. They were working together. The girl died. I would suspect him. I'll show you once they show. So I'll show here. So the characters, there's the dad, right? And then there's Sherry, the girl, dressed up as Sherlock Holmes, and then Bo, who is like Bozon. I don't know if it's like so. Yeah, I am Sherry, you're Bo, and I guess um, Kinanis is the dad. Am I saying that right? By the way, my pronunciation is not good. Okay, the first thing he did was plant the bullet hole a week before the show, where nobody was around. That was also his first mistake. He didn't realize the shooting angle would be awkward for someone in the crowd. Did all this, but missed that. For shame. The second thing he did was offering to take care of the sound system. This was not mentioned. This is, oh my goodness. He used that to add two gunshots to the melody of the victim's performance at very specific time. This is a scam. And then the night of the show came, he slipped behind the curtains and waited in the darkness for his chance. If he shot from there, it would be obvious where the bullet came from. That's why he chose to shoot while the victim was spinning around. That's a that's an accurate shot. Okay, I'll call you a key nannies. I'll go with that. He knew the choreography, so he knew exactly what he was waiting for. But still, she was spinning, man. The first gunshot echoed from the speaker. He fired a single gunshot right in her chest. Oh, there were two gunshots in the speaker, played through the speakers. Dude, not only is he a sharpshooter, but he's also like his reaction is like 1 millisecond. Crazy. The gunshot was muffled with the silencer. What are these new details? So the only sound people heard was from the speaker. Immediately after the second gunshot rang out inside the theater, but this time the criminal didn't fire. The investigation would later match the second gunshot to the bullet in the wall, missed shot. This would be proof to the proof of the culprit being someone in the auditorium. After being shot, the dancer fell dead to the ground. While everyone focused on her, the criminal came out hiding and played the flute. And at last, once he had the chance to dispose the weapon below the seats, only to shout that he had found it. Okay, so he didn't technically plant it. He planted it and then shot. The plan wasn't half bad, but the inspectors in charge of the case back then were pretty sharp. Are this like? I guess they did say these are true stories. So I guess this really happened. There was evidence of the culprit tampering with the music, and there were ties connecting him to the gun. It was over. I would have played, like, if I were an inspector, I would have played whatever was playing um, through the speakers. He went through all the hoops, but in the end, crime never pays. Crime never pays. I got 35 points. Oof. Yeah, no criminal can hide from Sherry Holmes and her trusty sidekick. Why am I Watson? I should be. I should obviously be Sherlock. Sorry, bro. I'm Sherry. Sherlock. Sherry. That's me. Sherlock's a guy. Hey. You don't have a hat. You need to have a hat of Sherlock. I agree. Again, we're on the same wavelength. Fine, give me yours. No, this is mine. Get your. Solve the case. Come on, hand over. Oh no, don't. Okay, I'll kill you. I'll kick you. Stop. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Bjorn. Monday, Phasmophobia. Let's go. Hey, you two, don't run on the stairs. Bo, knock it off. Be nice to your sister. Jeez, those two. Bruh. Okay, we're halfway there. Ooh. I feel like this is gonna be interesting. Sleeping Beauty. And the first three stars after this. This strange tale was recorded by a historian in the margins of an old tome. Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived at the summit of a majestic town. On a fateful night, the royal family paid her a visit. Together, they shared a pleasant dinner. Following the meal, her aunt requested a private audience with her in the tower's library. The servant stationed outside the room noticed their voice getting louder and more violent. There in the library. Abruptly, Princess stormed out with tears in her eyes. In silence, the servant guided her to her chambers. The princess quietly instructed her attendants to warn her if the aunt made any suspicious movements. Okay. Then she vanished behind her bedroom door, locking it behind her. Time passed, and night became day. The servants came to the princess' bedroom for her morning routine, but they found the door was locked. They knocked, but there were no answers. Growing anxious, they forcefully broke down the door only to discover the princess was dead. Uh-oh. There's a window. Inexplicably, the sole key to her room was found upon her table. Every member of the royal family and all the servants were assembled, and everyone was accounted for. A perplexing murder had occurred within the room sealed from the outside. Quina- Quinanis. Quinanis. Okay. Quinanis. That's fair. Quen. Sorry. Quinanis. I misread that. No way. How can this be, my dear sister? Cruel murder. Just when we were about to. Sorry, I was thinking of this. Just when we were about to have a tea party and go riding together, what a horrible monster could have done this. So what? So what? So you're a princess now. Wait a minute. If the key was inside, then how did the culprit escape? This smells like a cunning scheme. Am I a princess? You ask. Not today. I'm a detective. Hell, and I'm going to solve this mystery no matter what. For the good people of the kingdom. No, for my dearest sister. Alright, sure, whatever. Okay, goddamn, there's a lot of cards. Princess found dead in the chambers. Room was locked, yet key was inside the hat. Diorama shows the state of the tower moments before the body was found. Okay. Princess welcomed the royal family over in her tower. The princess had a meeting with her aunt. Is the royal family her aunt? That night, she stormed off in distress. Oh, cute. I actually like that. Cute. Let's go. In distress. Um, welcome the royal family. I'm not sure if the royal family is her aunt or her aunt is living with her, and then they invited the royal family, which is probably like a love interest or something. A couple of servants escorted her to her bedroom. They heard her locking the door. The next morning, the servants tried entering the princess' room, but the door was still locked. The servants forced the door open and found the princess dead. The servants gathered everyone together, but no one claimed to know anything. The victim was smothered. What? Was smothered with a pillow. I missed that. The room below the princess's chamber were guest rooms. Okay. Nobody tampered with the crime scene after the door was forced open. Okay. The key inside the princess' bedroom, but the only key capable of opening the doors. Well, then it's the window. Window. Okay. So this is the princess room. This is the entrance. Wait. Uh-oh. Wait, it's hanging. No! Why are my games crashing? I think it's crashing. I'm gonna restart it. The chill music is still there though. Well, to be honest, I was trying to figure out how to phonetically type my name for you, but I was not paying any attention. Yeah, it's fine. I feel like we'll see it. Okay, I'll restart the game. Why this? Made with Unity. Okay, I was in continue. Okay, there's continue button. So the aunt was over, right? Oh, no. The royal family is over. The princess and the aunt had a meeting in the library, and then they had an argument. Princess stormed out. The servants escorted her to the bedroom, um, and then she locked the door. The key is in the bedroom, and then they found her dead in the morning. Forced it open, and then no one tampered with the evidence. Servants gathered everyone together, but no one claimed to know anything. The victim, so she died being smothered with a. Yes, true. No one tampered. The key was found inside the princess' bedroom. Was the only key. Okay, so this is the. I'm scared to click the. Making this balcony window. Okay, so this is the princess's bedroom. AC. Okay, I think it's the window. It has to be. And then they said that the room below is the guest room. So this, right? So someone must have went out and then went up and then killed the princess. Easy. Bed, nightstand, candle. Okay, so those are the only two rooms that I can check. If the room was locked, how was the princess killed? I'm gonna guess it's the window. Good to hear. We got ourselves an old-fashioned locked room mystery. The guards heard the princess locking her own door or her own room, yet the killer was somehow able to get in, do the deed, and get out, or so it seems. Let's start with this question: how did the killer enter the room if the princess had locked the doors? Killer entered from somewhere else. Never entered the room. Entered from somewhere else. The killer couldn't have entered through the door because it was locked. That much is certain. So they must have entered through the window. You mean coming from the roof, right? That's right. The problem is that the roof is at the top of the tower. You can only get there from the bedroom. I mean, don't underestimate people's results. And getting into the bedroom when the door was locked is exactly what we're trying for. So is he insisting that it's through the door? What if the bad guy used something else? Good idea, but can you see anything that could make use that you could use to make a room? Oh, bed sheet. Okay. Bed sheets or curtains, or how long was the bad guy's hair? It's too long of a distance to cover. I mean, from here to here, that's the only distance that they need. I like your idea, but I really do, but it's not really possible. I like your idea, baby. Then I was mistaken, very strange. Okay, so it's not the window. Interesting. Um, how did the killer enter the bedroom if the door was locked? Because of the door, of how the door got locked. So I don't think the door ever got it. Unless they had the key. Um, they had the key when the princess locked it. They got in and then they went out the window. Hmm. Because of when they entered. They entered before princess. Maybe they had like a secret meeting or something. Like over here. So they would have been prepared if that's the case, right? Come on, I need points. I understand. My sister must have been scared of Auntie. That's why she locked the room. So is the key here already? Is the question. But she was strict. She didn't lock the criminal out. She locked herself in with them. Bad guy must have been hiding somewhere. When she was asleep, my poor sister, I can't keep going. This is too soon. You've got it. Okay, that's correct. Okay, let's go. If the killer snuck inside the room before the princess locked the door, that would have done the trick. But after committing the crime, the killer would have still needed to escape somehow. So we're only halfway there. Then the window. How do you think the criminal escaped from the room? The window, baby. The killer didn't open the door, they escaped through the window. That way they wouldn't need to use the key. Alright, but the window was closed when the servants got inside the room. Well, they can close it. Just outside the window, there's a roof you can stand on. Exactly. So the killer jumped outside and closed the window from there. He says that, right? Easy. Very nice, Chief. Okay, so far we know how the criminal got in and out of the room. What's next? What did they do to get down there? Dude, there's no fall damage. Yeah, obviously. Makes sense. So does it? It doesn't. How much distance do you think there is between the roof and the balcony? I would say 16 feet. What's that in meters? I don't know. I don't know, a lot. It'll be roughly like dropping 2 floors. So yeah. People can definitely survive a fall like that. There's a high risk of injury. And that makes you suspicious. So maybe there's like a bed here. They set up their bed. So we're looking for a method that's safer than jumping off like a madman. Come on, man. Let him be a madman. Any ideas that what that could be? I think what they used. It has to be what they used. Any bed? I guess they set up the bed, but like I think they're hinting on something else. But then there would be a missing curtain. The books. It's 12. There's nothing here. I want to say the bed. 20 points. It's true that the evildoer could hurt himself jumping down the roof, but not if something was there to cushion their fall. Something they had prepared before. What could that be? Why, it's terribly simple. The bed's downstairs. Carmelo took the mattress, put them on the balcony before going to the sister's bed. That way, they had a place to jump to without getting hurt, and that's what happened. Hey, let's go. We're detectives. And that's it. That concludes the trip. There's not a lot of information available for this particular case, but here's what people think happened. There was a power struggle within the royal family, and a few members wanted the princess out of the picture. Hmm. That night, the murderer entered an unused guest room and placed the mattress on the balcony. Then they snuck into the princess's bedroom while she was gone. Yeah, so this is 1 star. The continuation, the second chapter is 3 stars. I'm gonna guess that's harder. The princess, after having a meeting with her aunt, returned to her room along with her guards. When she arrived, she locked the door, unaware that the assailant was hiding inside. And while she was sleeping, she was attacked. After killing the victim, the criminal needed to escape. They jumped from the window onto the roof before dropping down to the balcony below, where a couple of well-placed mattresses pushing their fall. That's still like you still need to be very precise where you land. It's balls. And with no evidence left behind, they simply snuck back into the rooms. By the way, is my sound just fine? I keep like tweaking my mic because it's a bit far away from me, and I don't know if I should be speaking softly or loudly. Thinking they get away with it, they slept through the night like a baby. It's baby. 35. Hey, first S. No wrong answers, baby. Sniff. Hope you're watching me from heaven, sister. I did it. I solved it. Hey, Dad, this is fun. Can we do more mysteries in the castle, please? You never get tired, do you? What do you mean? The thing where you pretend you're a real detective or something. Stop doing. Why? Because it's stupid. It's for little kids. You're a little kid. Hey, Pandora, how are you? How are you? Welcome in. Why are you even here? It's not like you don't want to play. It's like you don't want to play. I'm not here to play. I'm here to study. Yeah, this is the first S. The previous ones were C. So I'm a bad detective. Yawn. So this is like school to you. Wow, that's so boring. Hey, thanks for the follow. How was Phasmo last night? Oh shit, you're about to start streaming in 13 minutes. I'm head I'm head on to your stream. Shut up. If you're not going to take this seriously, just leave this already. We don't need you. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want it. Oh, you're not streaming tonight. Okay. Just chilling. Why do you have to ruin everything? Don't even care. You suck. Oh, buddy, hold on. Oh, there he goes. It gets so annoying when we play detectives. Oh, I know. What if we do the next one without telling me? All right, let's have a little chat, Cherry. You two need to wake up. This is getting ridiculous. No, but Bo just left. You want to talk to him? I don't want to talk to the kid. I want to solve mysteries. Taking a bit of a break. That's fine. Nice try. Maybe I think like next week ish. Um, I'm gonna try to start. Still be a bit louder. You see, if I do this, when I was testing this earlier, my mic was or the S's were sharp. I couldn't like control it. Trails off sometimes. Maybe because like I'm talking softly sometimes. Otherwise, you sometimes I'll just scream then. Nice try, you heard me. Huh. Okay. Chapter 2, I think is gonna be so this is 1 star. We got S. This is 3 star. Is this I don't know how to pronounce this. Rapunzel or Rapunzel? Rapunzel. Because there's like a cartoon that has like a Rapunzel character. I think I'm mixing them. Yeah, I assume it's partly just your speaking voice and the mic's having difficulty picking it up. So my mic is also like at the top of my monitor. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So we only need 2 left. This and this, and then I think let me check if there's achievements for this game. No achievements. That's so sad. That's fine. It's been a pretty fun game anyway. Also, so hot. I need to turn up my AC. Alright, you guys remember this one, right? It's time for Act 2. Last time we ended on a bit of a sour note. Good thing you talked it out in a civilized manner and made up, right? No, we didn't. Bo went to bed. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, hey, the balconies are gone. Hey, the balconies. I removed them. Let me explain. I actually simplified a few things. Okay, so there are no beds now. I'm gonna guess we're gonna use curtains. Actually simplify a few things from the real mystery. It would have been too hard otherwise. Really? You did that for Shay? What? Really? You did that for Shay? Is that Sherry? Dad, I could have solved it anyway. Don't take it as me doubting you two. I just thought it would be better to do it like this. So let's go over what tower. Oh, as I was saying. So next week-ish, I'm gonna start playing Phasmo and not be a baby. Hopefully that goes well. So if you want to like join us, Pandora, feel free. So let's go over what the tower actually looked like. There's still a balcony from the princess room. First, in the previous version of the tower, I said the guest rooms had balconies. But in reality, they just had regular windows. It means you can't jump them, right? You just die. Correct. The other night, we said the killer escaped by jumping down the roof. But with no... it's a funny animation. With no balconies, it wouldn't quite work. Okay, I get it. Let's start activating detective mode. Let's go, Sherry. Hold on. Don't go activating anything yet. There's something else that's different, okay? Take a look at the crime scene. See if you can spot anything new. Yeah, there's something on the window. What is that? What is? I should have brought magnifying glass. It's a bolt, okay? If you slide that little metal bar, it locks the window. Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's like locked this time. Now the reason I'm bringing this up is because when the servants broke it, oh my goodness, it's so hot. Give me 1 second. I have to do that. Now the real reason I'm bringing this up is because when the servants broke into the room and discovered the body, it wasn't only the door that was locked. The window was bolted shut. Let me spoil you that the killer entered the room exactly like we talked about last time. That's not the problem here. The problem is how they escaped from the room, leaving both the door and the window. Oh, and check out the guest room before doing anything else. There's something important in there. Try not to miss it. That's it. Now get to solving detectives. Let's go to the guest room. Fucking ropes, easy. I get it. This isn't hard. You think so? Well, if you can figure, wait. No, no, no. I take that back. Still need to figure out how the window was shut. Maybe the princess killed us. No, that can't be. Well, if you figure it out, let's go back to the crime scene. Crime scene. Let's go back to the crime to when the crime happened. The culprit kills the princess and needs to flee the scene. How do they escape from the top of the tower? Can I investigate? Please? Let me escape. I want to go up here. Okay, so this is bolted shut. Can I like open it? Okay. Everything is still the same as before. There's no princess. The pillow is out of place. Tower. Welcome to the royal family over the tower. Meeting her aunt that night. Servants escort her bedroom. So these are the same cards we have. Okay. Okay, this is the new one. They found that the window was bolted shut. Smaller pillows, chambers were guest rooms. Nobody tampered with crime scene after the door was forced open. The key found inside the bed. The princess' bedroom was the only key capable of opening doors. Has no gaps at all in the window, between the window and the window. Oh, I was gonna guess something like that, like something as thin as what do you call those, floss. When the window in the princess' room is in perfect state, there are no scratches on it. An instructional pamphlet describing a rope trick useful for this. I can't read. An instructional pamphlet describing a rope trick useful for this case. Okay. Problem. You have a rope tied to a tree and you want to get it back. This is easy if you pull a quick release knot. Just pull from the end of the rope and the knot comes undone. You can even tie a second rope to the end of the first rope. This lets you retrieve the rope from far away. So this is what the culprit used to go down, I'm guessing. But so yeah, going down, that's fine. But how did they keep this shut or close this window? And then they said there are no, what was it? Has no gaps at all between the window and the window frame. What am I seeing outside? Oh, it's the tower, right? What part of the tower was that? That's weird. What part of the tower is this? Anyway, let's close that. Let's lock that. Lock. So there's the key. And mirror, scissors. Oh, they could have used. Stretch. Okay. How did the killer escape from the top of the tower? I'm gonna guess it's the rope. The killer used the rope, right? To climb down. I mean, yeah, that. And points, let's go. Good. A little obvious maybe, but of course that's what the new clues are for. Yeah, and they used a what is it called? Here, quick release note. Not. They used that to get the rope back. Perfect. What did the killer tie the ropes to? You know, they would have needed to tie the rope to something, otherwise, something funny wouldn't. See, Dad, this is why you're a detective and I'm not. You just tie it onto something that doesn't matter where. Yeah, because like the window was shut. Damn it. Um, to be precise here, what exactly did the criminal tie the rope to before climbing down? Please, I want all the points. Maybe the bed? But I'm still confused about the window. How could this happen? I think it has to be the bed, right? It had to be the bed. See, now I'm Bo. I'm not Sherry anymore. That's reasonable, but as heavy as it is, the weight of a person would move it for sure. Well, the princess was there. I'm not saying the princess was heavy. I'm just saying, right? Because it was supported by the edge of the window anyway. Move it for sure. The bed would have been dragged towards the window and left scratches on the. Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's true. Fudge. Okay. What did the killer tie the rope to before climbing down? The top of the tower? The window itself? Can I choose the window? Nothing here. If it's on the window somewhere, there would have been marks, right? But I'm not seeing marks. Hey, I can't see. Yeah, I don't see any marks. Close that, lock that, zoom out. Let's go to the guest room. Can we go to the other rooms? No. Entrance? No. Okay. Let me close it. I can't think of anything else. Can I just choose the tower? But how did they tie that? Do I use the hint? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I see. My best guess is the tower, but like I can't think of how they would tie that. What was right in front of us all along? The truth. Shay cut it out. I'm thinking, if I can't figure it out, what chance do you have? Yes, my dear Bozan. I can see you carefully investigating the crime scene, but you're failing to notice if the rope was tied to something inside the room. That if the rope was tied to something inside the room. It is very long, yeah. Then the villain wouldn't have been able to close the window. Yeah, big deal. We already know that. We already knew that. So what? It's simple. If the rope wasn't tied to something inside the room, then it must be tied to something outside of it. It's the tower. Like the tower itself. Oh, really, Shay? The tower. Very smart. Can I keep actually trying to solve this? You don't see it, don't you? Don't fret. I shall gladly explain how they escaped. The killer climbed. Oh, because there's still the roof. Okay. Yeah, but like his name is Bo, right? So I'm guessing it's Bozon, not, or is it Bowzon? I don't know. Bo. I'll call him Bo. The killer climbed onto the roof and closed the window behind him, right? And then with the rope. Okay, now it makes sense. It. I knew the answer before it made sense. That's how good I am at this game. With the rope in their hand, they circled around the tower. After coming back around, they made a knot and climbed down towards freedom, supported by nothing else than the cursed towers. That was the right one. Good job, Pumpkin. Nice thinking outside the box. Exactly. That's a tough one too. I mean, of course, it was elemental. Just joking, you dunce. There's no way that's the answer. Tying the rope to something big. But there's still the window. The question of the window. I wasn't kidding. Why is it ridiculous? I mean, I don't know. It sounded weird because of how Shay explained it. Like, wouldn't you need a lot of rope to do that? That's a lot of rope. You can tie everything up to make a super rope. Okay, but okay, whatever. If that says it works, it's fine, I guess. Come on, you're smart kid. You don't need to take my word for it. You think your sister's idea makes sense or not? Yeah, it makes sense. Great. We're all on the same page here. Now, the criminal closed the window from outside the bedroom just before climbing down, but they wouldn't be able to lock it since the bolt is on the inside. So the next question is, how exactly did the killer bolt the window? What they used. I'm gonna guess it's this thing. You say yes? Once the killer left the bedroom, accessing the bolt seems impossible. Unless, of course, they locked. Wait, what? They locked it from far away, which could be done easily. What? That's not what I was thinking, but I guess that works. With a gentle pull of a thread, the string went from the lock thingy, right, through the keyhole, okay, and out of the room. Dude, this criminal, I can't even, I can't even like think of that. After the bad guy climbed down, they merrily returned to the room from outside, and then they went upstairs. And with a single pull of the thread, they bolted the window shut. They used the secret rope arts. They recovered the thread from this. The thread is just a tiny rope after all. And thus the ruse was complete. Is that right? See, I knew it was a threat. Let's go, me. It sure is. Very nice, Pumpkin. You got it. I'm just doing my job, sir. What? She's right again? No way. Hell yeah. It's no. Yes way. Bow down, bozo. Ace detective coming through. God, what's going on? No, wait. That doesn't make sense. Why not? The lock window have to push the bolt to the side. That means, okay. If you pull from the door, you're pulling the wrong way. Unless you can't lock the window like that. Well, watch me, kid. That's it? Yeah, that means you're wrong. Not really wrong. Not really, though. No, he's got a point. Pulling the bolt away from the window wouldn't quite lock it. I don't get it. Isn't it easy to make it work anyway? Love the confidence. Alright, I'm all ears, Cherry. How did the criminal manage to slide the bolt sideways? He used... Let's see. Oh, let's go back in. I mean, if the thread went through this hole, if there's a gap there, that could totally work, right? Unless they're going to say that the lock is upright or right, pointing up. Look, it's unlocked. How they pull, I guess. What else they used? What else could they use? They could use the bed. No. They could use the bed. Nightstand. There's nothing in here. What if I choose the bed? But I want the points too. 50-50. Because of what else they use, how they pulled. I'm gonna say how they pulled. And that doesn't make sense because the keyhole is right here. I'll choose the bed. Let's go. The bad guy just wrapped the string around something in the room. So the string went like this, I guess, and then like that, and then it locked. That way, when he pulled on the string, the lock moved to the left. The case questions were infuriating me, so I'm translating the only Steam guide from Chinese to English online to see what the answer is to the question. That's fair. I mean, so far in this this tower question, we've been getting it right, unless I got this one. Oh, and that, my dear Bozon, is how it's done. Hey, you got it, baby. You're on fire today. Hell yeah, Dad. Hey, yeah, I did it. Case solved. Fantastic work, kiddos. Let's review. After committing the crime, what did the criminal do? They tied a little string to the window, right? But the window was still open. Exactly, and they pass it through the keyhole so that the end of the string could be pulled from the outside. Then they took a second string, tied it to the first one, and repeated the process. This would let them remove it later. The criminal then climbed onto the roof and closed the window behind them. What happened after that? They did that. The killer went around the tower holding a rope. Then they tied it and used it to climb down. There you go. Don't forget the killer used two ropes as well here. After the killer snuck into the guest room, they pulled the second rope down to retrieve everything. Having escaped, they quietly went back upstairs to the princess room and pulled the string, passing through the keyhole, bolting the window shut. Then they pulled the second string. This is it's so complicated. String to retrieve everything from the scene using the same trick. I would have just like stabbed the princess and run away. Not that I would, for legal reasons. That's the truth. Without any clues left behind, the locked room mystery was completed. Perfect game! S-Rank, give it to me! Let's go! She's cheating. Hey! That's all me. Where did that come from? Come on, your sister wouldn't do that. Yeah, that'd be lame. She's trying to trick your dad. There's no way she figured out everything. She figured out everything by herself. Why not? Besides, this story is rare, Chief. She couldn't have known it beforehand. That's what you're suggesting. But then how? How what? How did she know? She's just smart, man. She's just me for real, for real. My awesome detective skills, though. Exactly. So you seriously just came up with all that? You're kidding me, right? Nope. That makes no sense. All you do is say, "Oh, that's elementary," pretending you're smart or so, or something. I'm the one who's actually trying to be a detective. You just can't figure out things faster than me. Bo, you're just those police people that says the obvious wrong things before the real detective shows up. Shots fired. You're trying to be a detective, but I'm already one. I'm Sherry, the super detective. That's all. Anything. No, you're not. You're just pretending. Oh, you're just jealous, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Obvious. If you can't even see I'm a real detective, how are you going to see anything else? Boring people can only solve boring mysteries. Ha! Why did you say that? As far as we see two Baker, give me a hand claim first. Okay. For real this time. Lala, I'm not listening. Shay, stop ignoring me, Shay. Give me the tower, the castle. Okay, that's. Does it show my score? So I got a B here, C here, C here, S. Man, tower is good. The shadow of the goat. That's me. I'm just saying. Bro, Kieran, what the fuck, dude? How are you, man? When are you streaming? When are you streaming? Oh no, you finished the pie thing. Ah shit, indeed. Story took place during a masquerade ball. The host was a man donning a leopard mask. Pick a new game and stream again, man. Leopard opened the doors of his castle and welcomed a myriad of guests that filled the mean hall. Well, the evening started on a pleasant note. Trouble started brewing around the man wearing a goat mask. Uh-oh, goat mask. The man in question was noble. Nobody was fond of. He was having heated discussions with the other guests. Drunk, he blurted out that he had studied the occult and was capable of disappearing from any locked room. Oh, Harry Houdini. People laughed at him, but Goat doubled down, daring everyone to put some money on the line. Six people accepted his wager: lion, owl, deer, peacock, rabbit, and fox. How have you been, Kyrian? It's so weird calling you Kyrian. Led by Goat, they moved to a secluded part of the castle. Did you watch Justice? The Justice debut? After descending a flight of stairs, they arrived at a dark dungeon. Deeper in the dungeon, behind a wooden door, was a cell corridor thinly illuminated by the moonlight. Okay. Lit up a pair of candles and offered them to the group, allowing them to inspect the place as they saw fit. After a thorough inspection, the group found no means of escape. Okay. So this is where he escaped. Goat himself was also searched, revealing only an ancient book in his possession. Once everyone was satisfied, Goat took one of the candles and instructed everyone to wait in the dungeon hall. Okay. He grinned in the candlelight as the group closed the door, sealing him out. Nervous chatter filled the air as the group waited anxiously in the hall. Wait, there's seven. No, there's seven total. Deer, holding the second candle, illuminated the wooden door the entire time. 15 minutes later, a piercing shriek resonated throughout the dungeon. When Deer opened the door, he froze up. Everyone saw the same thing, a lone flickering light coming from the last cell. The group rushed towards in an excited panic. There, they discovered the candle and the book abandoned on the cell floor, but Goat was missing. Oh, he's the goat? Everyone quickly checked all the cells, but to their shock, Goat wasn't in any of them. Al then revealed that he stood behind the whole time to block the exit with his body. He felt no one going past him. Okay. The barred windows were tightly secured, and there was nothing inside the dungeon that could explain escape. As promised, Goat has disappeared. Okay, so he disappeared. Big deal, right? Hold on, Chief. Who said I'm finished? You did? Yeah, the night didn't end there because 15 minutes later, Goat vanished. The group searched the dungeon for him. He was spotted in the main hall. Witnesses saw him having a conversation with Leopard. Leopard? Before the two left together. Castle guards reported that they headed towards Leopard's chambers. Another 15 minutes passed before the group returned, defeated from the dungeon. They were in disbelief when people told him Goat had been seen leaving with Leopard. Sensing something was wrong, they decided to split up and search for them. Most members of the group didn't find anything until several screams echoed in the distance. There's so much reading, man. People started arriving one by one at the source of the commotion, the castle armory. Everyone noticed broken pieces of barricade, indicating the door had been forced open. Inside the room, Fox tried to wake up a battered and unconscious Lion who sat beneath the window. Oh, he did. Nobody knew what was happening, But one fact was certain: Goat was not present in the armory either. Oh, he actually did. He did then. Fox then gave her testimony of what took place. After they went their separate ways, strange noises coming from the armory prompted her to investigate. She tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. She raised her voice, asking if anyone was inside. Suddenly, she heard a scream from Lion, followed by a brief struggle and the sound of glass shattering. Then silence. This is so many details. In a panic, she grabbed an axe hanging just outside the armory and struck the door until it opened. Lion was lion. Lion was lion. Collapsed beneath the window, but nobody else was there. Fox stayed by Lion's side until the rest of the group arrived. Wait. Who was the? I forgot the characters already. After Lion woke up, they asked him what had happened as well. He recounted finding Goat lurking in the armory. He questioned him about Leopard, but he played the fool. They argued. They argued until Lion heard Fox's voice throughout the door. Through the door. Before he could answer, Goat abruptly pulled a knife and stabbed Goat. You didn't. A struggle ensued. Lion managed to wrestle the knife away from him. However, he was forcibly pushed against the window, losing unconsciousness as he hit his head. But just before he did, he was certain that Goat was standing right next to him. Wait, he's not dead? I'm confused. When he woke up, he was surrounded by Fox and the rest of the group. Then everyone had a horrible realization. Nobody had seen Leopard either. In a frantic sprint, the group ran towards his chambers. The door was locked. They breached the room, only to find Leopard dead. Oh my god, everyone's dying! What's happening? Only find Leopard dead on the floor. Two deads already. Police arrived. Police? At the scene, but found themselves terribly puzzled. Every corner inside the castle was searched, but there were no conceivable hiding spots. The area outside the castle was inspected, but there were no traces of an escape. Everyone's masks were removed, but not a single one revealed the man behind the group. He had disappeared again. At last, everyone believed. This foul stench, which is just what on earth happened. Sigh. What? I didn't say anything. I just do whatever you want, like you always do. Okay. I don't know where to start anyway. This looks really complicated. Man, I don't even remember half the details. True, how did the I can just like imagine the cards are going to look to the moon. True, how did the first part go again? Oh hey, convenient. But I have absolute confidence you two will figure it out. Just take your time, talk to each other. You got this. Okay, give me the cards. Due to the complexity of the case, the cards have been split between all the dioramas. It's recommended to start by reviewing all the available evidence. Goodness me. Find out the truth behind the disappearance and attacks committed. So, I'm just going to recall it from memory. Yeah, so they're all masked. There's seven of them, right? And then Goat was like, guys, I can disappear. Watch this. And then they went to the dungeon thingy. And then they stood outside. Someone was standing at the door. And then Goat was inside. And then he screamed. Everyone went in. Owl was standing at the door. So no one went outside. And then they went to, where was it? The entrance? Something? And then witnesses said that Goat was talking to someone. So Goat was already out of the dungeon by that time. And then I couldn't remember what happened after that. I know so Lion and Goat was in a room. Or no, that was 15 minutes later. Lion and Goat were in the room in the armory, right? And then they did the stabby stabby, and then I can't remember the one that heard the noises outside. So we got the leopard, the lion, the owl, the fox, deer, rabbit, whatever the fuck that is, and the goat. Is it Fox that was outside? Okay, so Fox was outside. Who's this girl wearing this opera mask? Like a shell. Anyway, so let's read the cards. Find out the truth behind the disappearance of the Takamine inside the castle. Dioramas show how the cat. Oh no. So after that, I'm all over the place. After that, they heard a scream in the chambers, and then they ran towards the chambers and then found Leopard dead. And then everyone and the police arrived. Everyone was masked, but no one claims to be Goat because he's the Goat. Are mirrored. The windows lead to the moat, not the courtyard. So outside, okay. Group photo of people involved in this case. There are 8. So there are 7. Who's this? The blue one. Who's the blue one? Is this the person that Goat was talking to? Guards outside the castle watch over the bridge and reported that no one left that night. Yeah, they better. There were no footprints or traces in the dirt surrounding the castle. Everyone had access to the castle rooftop. Okay. Goat's mask was unique. There weren't any duplicates. Goat is a master at faking other people's voices. Goat had one accomplice that night. It's Owl. My detective senses are tingling. This is the dungeon, I think. So let's start here. No, that's not where I want to be. Here? That's the armory. Okay, so I'll start in the dungeon, I guess. Oh, wait. There's a lot of cards. So that's outside. That's towards the moat. Okay. Right. Cool. A masked party was hosted by Duke Leopard. Many guests gathered in the main hall to socialize. Goat, an infamous noble, proposed a bet that he could disappear from a room using dark magic. Lion, owl, deer, peacock. Oh, it's peacock. Rabbit and fox took him on that bet. Leopard was not present. Okay. The group arrived at the dark dungeon after inspecting it. They found no means of escape. Yeah, this sounds banger. Goat was also patted down. There was nothing on his person but an ancient book. The group left Goat alone in the cell corridor with a single candle, and closed the door. Everyone waited in the dungeon hall. Deer illuminated the door the whole time. After 15 minutes passed, a loud shriek resonated behind the door. Deer opened the door. Everyone saw a candlelight shining from the last cell. Okay. Everyone except Owl rushed to the last cell, where only the candle and the book remained. So I'm gonna say, first instinct, Owl is definitely the accomplice. So Owl let Goat through, and Goat was like in one of the first cell or something, because they would be focused here, right? Where only the candle and the book remained. The group inspected all the cells, but Goat was gone. Nothing strange was found either. Owl blocked the entry to the cell corridor with his body until the group finished searching. Owl isn't the accomplice. Well, okay, okay, fine, fine. You win this time. Um, I was gonna say if they like rushed towards the back of the dungeon, then Goat could have been here and then slipped out of Owl. But Owl isn't the accomplice. He's telling the truth. Fine, you win this time, Owl. And then what happened next was in the armory, right? 30 minutes after Goat vanished, the group that went to the dungeon returned to the main hall, worried that they heard worried when they heard Goat was last seen with Leopard. The group split up to search for them. Most members of the group found nothing until they heard shouts from the armory. Shouts from the armory. Inside the armory, Fox was trying to wake up an unconscious lion. Oh, it's just unconscious. Goat wasn't in the room. Everyone in the castle removed their masks, but no one was the man behind the goat mask. Police arrived, searched every corner of the castle, but Goat was nowhere to be found. After splitting up, Fox heard some noises come. Wait, what? She tried to open the door. But it didn't budge. She asked if somebody was there. She heard Lion screaming, followed by glass shattering, and then silence. Fox broke the door with an axe and found Lion unconscious against the window. After splitting up, Lion found Goat in the armory and questioned him. Oh, okay, so they split up to look for Goat, and then Lion found Goat in the armory. Questioned him about Leopard. They both heard Fox's voices from outside. Suddenly, Goat stabbed Lion with a knife. Lion managed to wrestle a knife away from Goat, but was shoved and lost consciousness. Duplicates of Lion's mask and clothes were found on the table, even though he was fully clothed. Lion survived with a deep stab in his shoulder and a concussion on the back of his head. Second intuition. It could be Leopard. Leopard is the accomplice. He was lying about where is it? Where is it? Wait. Where is it? Because Leopard said that they were that was witnesses. Never mind. Where is that? Find that. Leopard was not present. Oh, there we go. Nope. I can't find it. Is it in the run? No, that's different. Vanished. The group went. Okay, here it is. They heard Goat was last seen with Leopard. The group split up to search for them. And then Lion went here, the armory, found Goat, and then stabby, and then Leopard is also there, right? 15 minutes after Goat vanished in the dungeon, he was last seen in the main hall with Leopard. Shortly after, Leopard, I don't know how to pronounce English, man, and Goat were seen heading into Leopard's chambers. Okay. But Goat was in the armory. After Lion was found in the armory, the group tried entering Leopard's room, but it was locked. They forced the door open and found Leopard dead. Leopard had a stab wound on the back of his neck. He died quickly and quietly. Leopard always carried a key that could open any castle door, but it wasn't on his corpse. How did Goat disappear multiple times inside the castle? he had the key. This is hard. Well, it's long. It's oh really? Shouldn't you have all the answers by now? Stop saying that. Oh, there's a scare face you're making there, baby. Yeah, he keeps bothering me since the last case. He's so annoying. Make him stop. Stop crying. I'm just making sure you're not a cheater. I just want to guess. I mean, you're so smart. If you're so smart, this should be easy to, right? What's the solution, Shay? You don't know? I'm telling you, just asking because you're stuck. Yeah, leopard. I'm not. No, I'm not. I know more than you do, at least. If you both know some parts of the story, let's put everything together, yeah? Let's see. Let's see if we can complete the puzzle. Fine. Let's see if you know something I don't share. Probably. Excellent. Start by understanding how the first disappeared happened. If you recall, Goat was sealed away in the castle's dungeon. So what if Goat already killed Leopard before this and had the key? However, when the group opened the door and checked, he was nowhere to be found. What's the secret here? How did he slip out without anyone noticing? Because of who let him out? There's an accomplice. I wanna investigate. Can I like... I can't like see the previous setup here. Shackles, ropes, wheat bags. I can't remember who was standing at the door with the candlelight. Was that Owl as well? Or was it Fox? No, Fox was the one who found them in the armory. I can't remember. I'm gonna say it's the accomplice when he escaped. Who let him out? See, I can't remember. I see that in the cards. At least. With a single... Okay. Deer illuminated the door the whole time. It was Deer! So if it's Deer... I mean, they were there. They didn't specify if they were like looking at the door all the time. Maybe it's not the door that he escaped from. So he went in. He had all 4 cells to himself. Deer was standing here. Everyone was around with the candlelight, and then everyone was around here. And then they heard a scream. They went in. Owl was standing here. Owl is not the accomplice. So it could... My guess is Deer. There's also a note that Goat is a master of manipulating voices. Stone window. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I'm gonna guess Deer. Oh no, my 20 points. Oh no, I don't want this. Let him escape. It's gonna be Deer. Or is it Leopard? But like, Leopard had keys to the entire castle. There are nowhere to go from here. I'm gonna say Deer. Final answer. Yes, it was Deer. I don't think so. After locking up Goat, Deer lit the door the whole time. Nobody saw Goat. And after the group went inside, Owl blocked the exit and didn't feel anyone forcing his way out. had the opportunity to let Goat out without the rest of the group noticing. Tricky, tricky. I'm down 15 points. I'm guessing. So from here, left, no footprints. Goat's mask was unique, but Lion had a duplicate, right? What if... No. Goat... What if... No. Goat is a master at faking other people's voices. What if he's like dressed up as Lion that entire time? Do I have it? I don't think so. Okay, so it's not. I don't think it's someone let them out, but no, my points. Okay, where he was? How did Goat escape from the dungeon without being noticed? So I don't think it's who let him up. When he escaped, I don't know, did he stuck? I don't think that's it. Where he was, what he used. Maybe Goat was an illusion. What could he use? Can I light this up? Candle, book, no. Window? But how would that be? So he entered, and then he was somewhere here, and then he screamed, or they heard a shriek, and then they entered. I mean, Owl was blocking the door, but that doesn't mean... You can select things not in this diorama for this. Oh wait. What he used. So you're saying I can... Oh, okay. The other rooms. Bloody handkerchief. He used this. So Lion did go inside, if that's the case. And he was pretending to be Lion. He Lion. Yeah, I was thinking that too. There was Lion Mask in the armory. And then they had like an argument or something. I didn't say it because of that. Goat was able to mimic voices, right? And it was similar to Lion too. So if Goat and had his mask, he'd be able to trick the others into thinking it was Lion. Okay, well, I lost 10 points. I gained 10 points. There's no way to escape in such a short period of time, so you're on the right track. But answer me this: if Goat was disguised as Lion when the group was looking for him, Lion helped him escape. How did nobody notice there were two Lions? Because Lion is not there, right? Am I crazy? In fact, why didn't Lion notice there was another Lion lurking around? Surely would have noticed. Because he's the accomplice. Wait, what? Where was Lion? Did they trade clothes? What Goat used, where Goat was, where Lion was. In the main hall? Inside the main hall? Because if they can't trade clothes because he was inside. Unless no one saw them trade clothes inside the dungeon, and then Lion ran. Or lion. I mean, I don't know, man. This is using all three of my brain cells, right? You were right. We know where lion was per the story. Okay, so in the while they were in the dungeon, is lion in the armory or in the main hall? I'm going to guess main hall. My reasoning for that is that they trade clothes, but then they would have seen two lions inside. Or leopards. They killed leopard. There were never two lions in the room. The real lion never went through the door at all. Why not? Because he was an agent of evil with his heart as dark as the night. Oh, okay. So I think I'm starting to piece it. So lion did that. They were like, oh, we're gonna troll them, right? But lion killed someone, and then they went to the armory, and goat was like, bruh, why you do that, bro? What does that mean? It means they were working together. See, I get it. They switched. Precisely. This trick was a two-man act. The mastermind goat and the lucky lion. While Goat was trapped, he disguised himself as his partner. He faked scream and hid like a weasel in the darkness of one of his cells. When the group ran inside, they flew right by him, blinded by the light of the candle. But Lion didn't go inside. Noticing that the certain someone had stayed behind. Right, Lion, the group entered without him, but nobody realized because it was dark. While they were checking the last cell, Goat blended in and took his place. Yeah. But who's in the main hall then? Exactly, you guys are crushing it so far. But as you said, there's only so much you can do alone. Thankfully for Goat, he had his partners. He had a partner in crime. So is that it? Have we explained everything that took place in the dungeon? I don't think so. I think so. Well, there's something. Well, there's something, but maybe it's obvious. If it isn't obvious to you, boss, it isn't obvious. Fire away. Okay, how did Goat even get Lion's clothes? I mean, they weren't in dungeon when the group checked the first time, and Goat wasn't hiding them. And Goat wasn't hiding them with him either. Oh, I bet it's not that hard to do. You just do it somehow. No, details. That's what it's all about. You're right, Chief. That's what I was waiting to hear. How did Goat get Lion's mask and clothes to make this switch? It was planted inside. Figure that out. You'll start unraveling this whole thing. How did Goat get his disguise? That was so they met in the armory 30 minutes later of what he used, where when he received it. Right here, right? Has to be. I understand. The costume was in the dungeon from the start. No, the group would have found. Oh, I guess that's right. I'm done. Oh, and what if Goatman was hiding the costume himself? Not possible either. He checked. It was checked and didn't have anything suspicious like that on him. But they didn't check Lion. He was the one who had it, and he hid in one of the cells when everyone was getting out. But how did no one see him carrying the costume? He could, yeah, double it. Just look a little more chubby than usual. I don't know, Pumpkin. It seems like the kind of thing you'd notice. The other thing is, how did Goat get rid of his own clothes? Because they weren't in the dungeon. He threw it out. easily. He threw them out the window. Did them know that work, I suppose. But then there's another problem. See, this is what I'm confused about. Goat was seen soon after in the main hallway. Was that with leopard or with lion? That wouldn't be possible if the goat mask was floating outside of the castle. Right. Never said he. Alright. Armory, it should be he was never said to be anywhere else. Maybe there was another mask. If there were two lion masks, why not two goat masks? No, no, no. So there's a fact for that. So what could it be? Hey, it's a pretty good idea, but I'm afraid I'm looking for a different answer here. No penalty. Let's go. How did Goat get his disguise? What he used? What did he use? Dungeon. Mannequin. Is there a mannequin in the dungeon? This is the extra lion costume. Chainmail. They check the dungeon. Oh no, I'm losing points. When he received it. Before the screen. The last case with the rope. Group goes inside. I don't think so. It has to be before here, right? I don't. Is it what he used? Is it the ropes again? The ropes here, right? Did he put it here and then pull it? Let's try that. I'll lose points. I see. It is like the trick in the tower, Shay. It is? You mean the one with the rope? Oh, the rope is a good one. They were never going to find anything inside the dungeon. Because the costume was outside. Okay. Go put Lion's costume inside of it. Oh, right. Yeah. So everyone had access to everywhere. Got it. Goat put Lion's costume inside a bag, tied it to a rope, and dropped it downstairs. Dropped it downstairs, right? The rope dangled right next to one of the prison windows. Just needed to stick it out. Stick out your hand and you'll be able to reach it. Dude, my dyslexia is hitting hard. So many words. Perfect. Couldn't have explained it better myself. See, I wouldn't have guessed that without the hint. The fog of doubt clears up, one mystery at a time. So that's how the first trick was done. But we're not quite done yet. There's a bunch of stuff that happened after, right? It was. Exactly. Let's back up a bit and focus on what happened right after Goat disappeared inside the dungeon. People saw him again with the dead guy. Leopard? So, did Leopard had his costume with him? Wait, that's weird. We just said Goat didn't actually escape from the dungeon. Oh, really? Cheap viewers. Let me click on that. Oh, didn't figure that out yet. Boson. Give you hints without having you. Yeah. I mean, I it's fine. I think okay, yeah, we'll do the hints, whatever. Oh, you didn't figure this one out yet. Boson. What you did? Shut up and give me a second. Okay. Goat snuck from the dungeon. Lion, it was Lion in disguise. So he switched. He switched, didn't he? Right, just like Goat pretended to be Lion, Lion pretended to be Goat. Ding ding. Ding ding. Yeah, I was going to wait for that to give me the green light here. Oh, she's my substitute. I'm running out of steam here. Give it another go, Cherry. Ding ding ding. That said, how did Lion end up with the goat mask? Goat had his mask, was locked inside the dungeon. How did Lion manage to obtain it from outside? It's the reverse. She knows so much already. From the bag, right? The goat man got rid of his mask and put it in the bag. That's why nobody found it after that. And then Lion Guy had all the Lion Guy had to do was pull up the rope, open the bag, and there you go. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that. Perfect. Those are my detectives. We've made some great progress. We've explained how Goat disappeared and how it's possible he was seen shortly afterwards in the room. Moreover, we've uncovered the fact that Goat and Lion were accomplices. So we know quite a bit at this point. But there were two issues we have not touched on yet. The attacks in Leopard's room, that was Lion, and in the armory, that was the two of them. What happened in the armory is particularly confusing. Goat disappeared again, and Lion was assaulted. Okay. But now that we know Lion and Goat were together, Lion being there doesn't seem such a coincidence, does it? But it's weird he got stabbed if he was a bad guy as well. Maybe they had a fight, maybe. Well, that's part of what you've got to figure out. Why don't you take another look at the clues again? Maybe after knowing what happened in the dungeon, you can make some more deductions. You do that, and once you're ready, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out together the truth behind it. Yeah, let's do it. What happened in Leopard's room? I'm just gonna guess here right away. Sorry, I missed that. Yes, it's quite brutal. What's this? Oh, the villains are cunning indeed. I see, I see. What did you think? What did you think of something? Bosun, my boy. I'm afraid there's too much I see there. Here, yes, there's a lot that went down, wasn't there? So where should we begin? How Goat escaped from the armory, elementarily. We could start there, yes. But let me give you a hand here. There's something that you might have missed. It's something that's easy not to think about, but it'll give you a better view of that. What I want you to think about is who planned Leopard's murder. It was Lion! Who planned it? Wasn't Lion and Goat? They were working together, right? We did say that. Lion testified Goat stabbed him and ran away. Yeah, but so is it a trick? Or was it an actual betrayal? Did everything go as planned or not exactly? The key to understanding that is asking ourselves why Leopard's murder happened the way it did. So what do you think? I'll let it simmer for a bit. Who planned Leopard's murder? I'm guessing it's just Lion. Is that crazy? So it's just Lion, while Goat was disguised as Lion, and then Lion disguised as Goat. killed Leopard. That's why Goat was angry because Leopard would think it was Goat, or like he would be accused of killing Leopard, right? I'm not sure. This is kind of confusing. Is that so? I'm afraid I can't relate. I see the truth clear as day. Of course, spit it out then. What is it? You just need to put on your detective hat. Goes on, Bowson. How do you pronounce it? Watson Bowson? Bowson? Riddle me this. Who would people blame after Leopard's death? It's Goat. People saw him with Leopard before he died, but that was lying in disguise. In truth, who killed him? I don't know. Do you? It was lying because he had traded places with Goat. What else was Lion planning to do with Leopard if not kill him? Talk, play checkers. There were some papers in the room. Maybe that. Then what reason could Lion have to change masks? That is weird. It's simple really. He put on the goat mask to pin the murder on him. Exactly. Son. Really? Boson? What? But they were work together, Shay. I mean, unless Goat only knew the dungeon trick and nothing else. Tis the natural conclusion. Lion was plotting a ruse of his own against his part. Both. Fair enough. See, this is why I don't speak a lot because I can't English. Um, while Goat gave him an alibi by pretending to be him in the dungeon, Lion took Goat's identity to commit murder. He was no lackey, he was a true mastermind. Dun dun dun. Case solved. Not even close, but okay, yeah, that makes sense. So Lion being attacked wasn't a trick after all. Yeah, I know how he got away too. So Lion disguised as Goat, killed Leopard, and then Goat and Lion had a talk in the armory. And then Goat stabbed Lion, and then Goat went to get the key from Leopard and then escaped the castle. Right? 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 I'm not crazy, right? Look at this. The lion guy was knocked out slightly below the window. Okay, where are you going with this? Which means it's possible that the goat man escaped through the window. Okay. Suppose. But he'd fall in the water then. Unless he was still the goat. Or he was still the in the lion costume. So is that really it? Actually, that didn't make sense. Forget what I said. Actually, listen. What if he's just hiding behind the door when Fox came in? And while Fox was checking online, Goat just left. That works. Okay, let me interrupt 1 second. You're doing great though. I like where this is going. Leaving through the window or through the door, both are perfectly possible at first glance. But after leaving the armory, what then? What did Goat do? Search every corner, nowhere to be found. He ran away because he wasn't in the castle. How? The guards didn't see anyone leaving through the front gate. Right. There weren't any footprints outside of the castle. You see, it's not leaving the armory that's the problem. The real head scratcher is how Goat managed to escape from the castle. That's the big question, the most important one here. So let's hear your answer. How did Goat vanish the second time? He took a new identity. I don't think so. Unless they missed that. Maybe like he took Leopard's costume. Because who helped him? Because who helped Leopard? No, Leopard's dead. He used the key, right? Or something else? Candle? Yeah. I'm gonna guess Leopard here. Leopard was Goatman's ally all along. What a twist. No, but like Leopard is dead, so he can just like snatch the key from him. Oh wait, I get it. Someone stole Leopard's master key, right? He used that to get out. No, that's not here. Wait, I missed the part. And there aren't any doors leading outside. Okay, that's -5. No, my points. Um, let me see this. So only Lion was the accomplice. So no one would have helped him. I wonder if did he use something where he was? Cabinet? In the water? That's plausible. They said there weren't any footprints. However, there was a card. I forgot what it says. Something about no footprints. Everyone has access to the castle rooftop. But then what would he be doing in the rooftop? Let's try that. He hid on the roof. No, that wouldn't be enough. There was easy access to the police would have looked it up. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. -5. My points. My detective points. Oh, this is tough. Someone help? Lion, fox, or leopard? Well, the fox is the only one. Unless Lion was still an accomplice. Can I try that? I think Lion helped somehow. Nope. He's trying to. He said he was trying to frame Goatman, but how did he escape? I don't know. Cherry's got a point, boss, but that doesn't mean you're wrong. I'll let you in on this. Lion had something to do with it. Goat wouldn't have been able to pull it off on his own. I'll leave it to you to figure out exactly what happened. Kinda had it already. I mean, I forgot what I said like 5 seconds ago. What was I saying? I was saying it could be Fox. Is that what you mean? So Leopard is dead. Lion could be an accomplice, but he couldn't, or Goat couldn't have done it by himself. Unless Fox was a... No, there's only one accomplice. Right? I'll take the deduction. Maybe Fox Lady help him? No. That's what I thought. No! Okay. So it's not this. Oh, there's no option for that. The police just didn't notice it was him. Goat used the master of deception once again. I don't think it's him. Took a new identity just like he had done before. Everyone in the castle removed his mask, but no one was the man behind the Goat mask. Oh no, -5. People knew what Goat looked like. Oh, okay. So he actually like just disappeared then. He was pretending to be Lion. They would never check it. Why not? Because he was hurt. It would be rude to bother him. Just left him there. Sorry to say, Pumpkin. Officers can be rude too. Oh well, you shouldn't. No, my points. Um, what he used? Could use this. Hid in the cabinet. Oh, he could have like stolen the master key and then just like chilled in here. The wardrobe. Fine, I'll give up all my clothes. I'm not sure what you mean. Let me know if you want another. Sure, hit me with one. Help be my fourth brain cell. In the dock, you're saying? Was the only way you could move around outside without leaving a trace. This boat, right? Is it this boat? Let me try this boat then. What was that? Where he was? He was on the dock? Not quite. Police would have in the water. Oh, okay. That was my bad. He was swimming with the crocs. Maybe he was underwater? Are you asking me or is that your answer? He was underwater. Correct. You need to clarify what you mean for me. What exactly was Goat doing in the mood? Just chilling. Someone threw him. I mean, he went outside, like out of the window from the armory. He's hiding, obviously. Secret technique to breathe underwater. No, there was a hidden cave. None of those are part of the endless cherry. He wouldn't have been able to stay there forever. Okay. If he had to surface, the police would have spotted him. I was doing so well. He had an accident. So did Lion throw him? Hold on, I just realized something. If Goat didn't kill anyone, why would he even escape? His Lion Man set him up for killing the other guy, remember? He had to run away. That's dumb. If he was framed, he should have stayed and cleared his name. I mean, that's kind of funny. That means Lion had to kill Goat. It does? Yeah, he just said it. If Goat Man talked to the cops, he'd tell them that they switch places. So then, wouldn't Lion have to kill Goatman so he wouldn't spill the beans? I guess that's true. Okay. It kind of makes sense. But it looks like Lion got stabbity stabbed instead. Stabbity stabbed. Very mysterious. Let's try to reconstruct what happened. Perhaps it will lead us to the truth. Two men gathered in the armory. Goat is distracted. And then betrayal. Lion pulls a knife and attacks, but Goat turns around and stops the knife with his... What are these details? With his mouth? And then he's like, hey, I knew it all along. And Lion is like, what? And? No, wait, Shay got it. Right, it was obvious. There were no footprints outside because Goat didn't actually escape. And police didn't find him because they had something wrong. They thought he was alive, but deep underwater dead. Oh, so Lion killed him. So, now it makes sense. I guess I didn't consider the possibility that he's also dead. The truth is, Lion killed Goat. Man, you're a murderer. You killed two people in one night. It's a high KD ratio. He had to hide the body because Lion wanted to frame Goat forever. So he probably had a bag full of heavy things hidden somewhere. And after killing Goat, he tied the bag to the body. And then he pretended to be hurt. And then dumped it through the window. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, awesome. High five. Hell yeah. You put me out of a job if I'm not careful. You'll put me out of a job. You think so? I know so. That said, sorry to cut the celebration short, but there's something you haven't explained yet. Question mark. Don't get me wrong, for all intents and purposes, you've got the bad guy. Let's make sure we understand exactly how it happened. All right, great. That's what I like to hear. When then let's start with this. When exactly did the killing take place? Oh, when did Lion kill Goat? After not after Fox knows. Because they would be found out, right? So it'd be here. This is two. Didn't happen when Fox Lady was about to go in. No, if Lion had killed Goat, he wouldn't have. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Um, it's here then. But then he was going to dispose it. Group split up. This is when they had the meeting. Well, after killing Goat, you need some time to weigh down the body and do everything else. So it must have been before Fox knocked on the door. Exactly, Chief. But if that's the case, what part of the crime scene does it seem to make sense? This. So this is something that Lion did after the broken barricade. The Lion guy lied. He wasn't really attacked because Goat was dead by then. Uh, the fight the Fox Lady heard behind the door was all fake. Correct again. Oh, so if Lion wasn't really attacked, then how was he stabbed? Himself? He committed seppuku. He did it himself. It's a trick. All right. How do you figure it? Because it sounds like that's the answer. Yeah, that's me right now. Goat spec into trickery and Lion spec into attack. Yeah. That's a compelling argument, but aren't there any reasons? I know if Lion had been stabbed by Goat, he wouldn't have been able to dump one. I think I missed something. He did himself. How do you figure? Because it sounds like that's the answer. But aren't there other reasons? Yeah. So his wounds was deep. People are heavy, and he would have spilled blood everywhere. So must have been okay while he was throwing the body, which means the only possible culprit for the stabbing was himself. Or not, maybe this is too much. You're right, boss Chinook. And you do make a good point here. That's it. It is too much. This is where I wanted us to end up. Nobody could stab Lion but himself, but why would he even do that? Goat's body was already disposed of by the time Fox arrived. So why not simply open the door for him? Let me think about this. Because everyone would have known about the trick that Goat used, and then Lion would be suspicious. Right? Because Lion wanted everyone to know that Goat stabbed him and then escapes. If you think about it, the reason we discovered what happened to Goat was because we investigated the armory, which only occurred because Lion got attacked there. Calling attention to the place where he killed someone minutes before doesn't sound very smart, does it? This means that Lion must have had a strong reason for fabricating this lie. And that's the last reader of the night. Why did Lion stab himself? There's a mystery remaining. It seems difficult, but if we just think about it, the truth that the treacherous mastermind tried to sink into the ocean will have no choice but to float back up to the surface. No choice. I got it. I got this. I got it. I got it. It's simple. I know what it is. You do? What is it? The floor is all yours, Pumpkin. Send us off with your answer. This one. Because of what first did. I think it's just that simple. That's like kind of like a simple answer, but they make it seem like it's more complicated than it is. There's some of that, yes, but that's not enough motive. Why didn't Lion just pretend he didn't know anything? He could have avoided an investigation in the armory. But then I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a detective, man. Ultimately, it's about shifting blame. You've got that right, but there's very specific reason behind it. Hum. Well, there's only one choice, I guess. Let me choose that. Because of what forced this? Oh, the knife. The bloody knife. Let's go. Okay, we've come a long way to understand everything that happened. Let's take it from the top. Starting with our villains. We had two this time around, yeah? Who were they? It was Goat and Lion. But the Goat wasn't the Goat. This whole thing started when those two made a pact weeks before everything went down. You see, Lion had a bit of gambling problem and was deep in debt. He reached out to Goat, had a plan to swindle a couple of fools out of their money. So the night of the party came, two men riled each other up, which is when Goat brought up the bet. Lion accepted immediately and managed to get a few more people into the ruse. Then everyone went down to the dungeon. The place was searched, but there was nothing to find. And just like that, Goat was sealed away. What did he do then? He grabbed Lion's clothes. They were tied to a bed. Can I change the speed? No. They were tied up to a bag that was just outside the window. Then he dressed up as a lion guy and put his own clothes into the bag. No, so nobody could find them after that. Exactly. Then he played a little trick by putting the book and candle in the last cell. Not really. After after a little while, he screamed at the top of his lungs and hid. Then what? Everyone saw the candlelight from the last cell. They must have thought that something bad happened to him because of the scream. So they ran all the way to the end. The lion was outside. Everyone except the lion. Right, lion was in on it. The whole trick was the goat would pretend he was lion. This was possible because they all wore masks, and Lion had a talent for mimicking voices. So they made the switch, right? When exactly? At different times. The group arrived at the last cell, one person short without realizing. And while they were scared and confused, Goat sneakily appeared behind them. Thus, the ruse was complete. Yes, so Goat would keep up the charade for a bit longer as the group tried to find him in the dungeon. Oh my goodness, my dyslexia. And once everyone gave up, Goat and Lion would switch places again and collect the money. It's funny that like the things I wrote are much longer than this, but this I can't even. Or at least that's what Goat thought would happen. But unbeknownst to him, Lion had plans of his own. He wanted money, but not the chump change he'd get with the bet. He was looking to get much more that night. He didn't bring it up because it didn't relate to how the crime occurred. But Leopard and Lion were uncle and nephew. Okay. Leopard didn't have any children to speak of, and Lion was the closest relative he had. So if Leopard died, Lion would inherit most of his estate. So what Lion was really after when he made that pact with Goat was an ironclad alibi. After all, once the switch occurred, everyone would believe that Lion was there inspecting the dungeon with them, which meant the real Lion was free to do as he pleased without accountability. So he went up to the roof and pulled the rope and bag containing Goat's clothes, then changed into them. From that point onwards, everyone would see him as Goat. He is the Goat now. He then went to the party and took Leopard to a place where they would be alone in his room. Everyone saw this, which is exactly what Lion wanted. Oh, but Lion didn't know how to mimic voices, right? Wouldn't people know it was him? Only if they talked to him, but he only talked to Leopard. Yeah, but Leopard would have known. What if he did? In fact, it would explain why Leopard went along so easily, since he and Lion are related. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if he knew or he didn't, because of what happened right after. Oh, true, how evil. Lion killed Leopard, stole his key, and locked the door. Oh, that's what the key was. I was thinking it had something to do with the escape. Okay, fair enough. Locking the door was just so nobody happened to find out the body. After all, Lion still had things to do that night. He wanted to kill Goat too, right? Because he'd tell people what really happened. Yeah, so he waited for him in the armory. That he did. And why did Goat happen to be there as well? Was it a coincidence? They were going to exchange clothes, weren't they? That's right. The dungeon trick was going to conclude with two men meeting in the armory and trading costumes, which gave Lion the perfect opportunity to kill Goat before he realized what has happened. Now, before committing any crimes, Lion exercised a bit of patience. He made sure to let Goat change out of the lion costume and put his own clothes back on. Because if Goat's body ever floated back up, Lion didn't want any evidence linking back to it. Oh, that makes sense. So he waited until Goat put up his clothes again. Goat in turn placed the lion disguise on the table, and then he was killed just like Leopard was. Cruel. Lion cleaned the knife. So if the knife is the only motive for like stabbing himself, couldn't he just like clean it or throw it in the motor spot? Lion, you may be a murderer, but you're not smart. Lion cleaned the knife and placed it on the table. On the table, then he barricaded the door so he wouldn't be interrupted. Very good idea, it turns out. Nah. He dragged the body beside the window, then took a bag that was hidden in the corner of the room. The bag was heavy. What was in there? The missing armor. That's a solid candidate. He could have used a few cannonballs as well. Okay, fair enough. So he tied the bags to Goat's body and threw it out the window, letting it sink to the bottom of the moat. But that's when something. See, I'm still confused. Why didn't he just like throw the knife out? he kept it with him, souvenir. Our favorite criminal. Very unfortunate happened to our favorite criminal. What was that? Fox now. He's not my favorite criminal, but sure. Fox girl heard him making a ruckus, so she came to check. There's still all that blood on the floor, remember? Lion wanted to make it look like it's his. Yeah, but like he said he cleaned some of it. I don't know. It makes sense, I guess. You can't completely clean it. And why was that a problem? I see it very clearly when I close my eyes. The villain, I guess he was like startled as well. Sure, I'll give him that. The villain just threw the body off the window. Someone knocked at the door. A familiar voice is heard. Lion just looks around panicked. There's blood on the ground. Okay, here they explode. And he was like, oh god, here's the knife. I'm about to stab myself. Time stops. What should he do? Should he wait in silence? Nay. He didn't know why someone was looking for him. Perhaps Leopard had been found already. If the fox lady insisted on entering, finding him in that state would be quite incriminating. Then, should he grab everything and flee? But the officers would surely notice the blood on his. With Goat still missing, the case would be too obvious. They would eventually find the body, most likely the truth. So what then? What should he do? Naturally, he should create another explanation for the blood in the room. I just like puked. He had made Goat a villain already. Perhaps he could do it again. Oh, cold-blooded. Time started ticking again, and Lion screamed and pretended to have a fight with himself for Fox to hear. Cold-blooded. He took the knife, went towards the window, and full of resolve, he stabbed himself. He threw the knife away from him and threw himself against the window. He knocked himself out as well. After all, after all, an unconscious man wouldn't have to give any explanation as to what happened with him. Blood dripped from his open wound, mixing with the blood of his own victim. And so Fox opened the door, time accelerated, people flashed by, yada yada. And the truth lay hidden at the bottom of the sea. Until now. Moral of the story, don't gamble. Don't play gotcha games. Oh, I take that. Yeah, who's the best? We're the best. Criminal all over the world, we're coming to get you. Hey, you actually aren't that bad. Oh, now they're friends. No, we're still enemies, man. I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay then. I guess it's fine if you stay. I was going to anyway. What if you got stuck on a case and cried? I wouldn't do that. Get stuck or cry. Hey, what are you two doing? You just cracked a tough case. You know what I do when that happens? Is celebrate. Pop. Oh, confetti. Woohoo! Yeah, pretty cool, huh? I bought a few of these for the occasion. Damn. It's a nice confetti. Nice. Can I try one? Ah, sure, why not? Oh no, my hand's too. Shay, watch out. Hey, it's not working. Is this thing on? Rookie mistake, Bo. You left the safety on. This is how you do it. Freeze criminal. Kids, wait, stop. Point them upwards. Upwards. Hey. Oh, I can't read all of them. That's a lot of people. Woo! That's a cute art. I hope you enjoyed playing Little Lock Rooms. Word of mouth is powerful, so if you know anyone who might like this game, I deeply appreciate it if you share it. This has been my first experience trying to make a real game. Hey, congratulations, bro. I'm glad I managed to see it through to the end, or did I? But there's still so much I want to create. So many games that aren't going to make themselves. My sincerest hope is that with your help they become a reality. Thanks for playing, and until next time. This is a cute art. Like it. Well, I thought it would be a lot shorter than that. I thought like I'll finish it in like an hour, and then I can go back to the Kanagi Usagi. But I guess I can do that tomorrow. I guess. Anyway, I saw new faces here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. 333. Dude, what a speed run.